So we're starting today a little bit earlier than we have in the past because Easter's in the middle this year. And what a day we've got, a magnificent day. We were down here yesterday having a look around, and the dust and the dirt that was flying around down here was terrible. The wind was bad, but today it's almost perfect, Trev.
Certainly is. She was a shocker yesterday. I did a silly thing. We worked in the garden.
Silly thing. That was a real silly
getting
thing.
bonus points from the wife here. So, yeah, and I put pea straw out because it was a beautiful morning. It was quite cool, and within 10 minutes the wind come up and she was swirling, and it got worse and swirling.
Got a bit of pea straw.
Next thing I thought, oh, here we go. I'm going to, put all this peat straw in someone else's garden.
And did you?
No, as luck happens, most of it stuck down there. So I was running out a few times, rolling on it though.
How does the oval look, boys?
The oval looks pretty good here now at the moment. A little bit of a dirt track down the middle where the cricket pitch was, but that's starting to take shape a little bit. They put some grass on top of it, so all they need now is a bit of rain.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look like it's going to happen for a while.
Well, we thought it was going to rain today, didn't we? Made all the provisions for rain and got a perfect day.
Got a perfect fine day.
So we're in a different spot to what we normally are here at Victor Oval. We're normally over the scoreboard side looking into the sun all afternoon, but as no one's in the old club rooms or change rooms or whatever you want to call it here at Victor Harbour, we've commandeered that and we're the only ones in it. So we're right alongside the camera, so we'll be able to see what they see this year.
Yeah, we've got the bar right behind us, and I can tell you what, it is. I saw a keg there, and I thought, you beauty, refreshments. But obviously that's not right then. So
there's not much in here.
Oh, well, I'm going home.
And Nifty's at work.
Dummy spit already.
Yep.
Nifty's working on Arthur Road down there at Mount Compass.
Half a road.
Arthur Road. It's only half a road at the moment.
I don't think I got the impression when we interviewed him this morning, Kevin, he wasn't too happy about it either.
No, well, he wouldn't be a day like today, but anyway, Nifty likes to get out, and he's stuck in there today delivering all sorts of different types of dirt to put in that road as road base and top of it and get it all hammered down, and I think they'd like to finish that as soon as possible.
Yeah, well, it's right in that corner there, so any work going into there is certainly stopping the traffic around there. I come back the other day, out to deliver a bit of equipment back into town, and we'll pick one up actually, and we come through there, and we got to the tavern area, and we were stopped, it was at the 60 zone coming from the Adelaide side, and it was stopped for bumper to bumper, and next minute we looked in the back, and there was up back in the passing lanes back to Wollonga, and she was stopped traffic bumper to bumper, so it filled up very quickly.
Cookie reckoned only a 7-minute wait. That right, Cookie?
The longest I had to go up to town for radiotherapy every day, Trevor, and the longest wait I had was 7 minutes.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, this was at probably about, I reckon it was probably just up past 5, somewhere about there, and all the traffic coming home, and she was a good 15-20 minutes wait there. It took us 3 or 4 times before we even got up towards the traffic lights, and when we got up into the town, just to top it off, someone decided to cross the pedestrian crossing there. So we still didn't get through there.
Anyway, we're at the reserves game at the moment, and the moment the scores, and I would think they would be right here, 10-7 to Victor Harbour, and Strathalbyn 8-7. So 14 points of difference with only a couple of minutes to go, so you'd have to say this would be a win to Strathalbyn, to Victor Harbour in the reserves.
There it is.
Not even a couple of seconds to go. It's right on time now. There goes the siren. There was a goal kicked there.
No, it was after. He kicked it after.
Kicked it after, did he?
Yep.
So, all right.
Just a little thing, Kevin, which I should have asked you off air and I didn't, and I apologise for that. Scores from the other grounds.
Well, we hope to get them. I've just said a thing off to Terry Corcoran because he sent me back a message and says, I hope to get them. So we'll see if he's as good as Gordon, because Gordon didn't make a mistake.
I would not compare either of those two gentlemen. They both know what they're doing. They both have their goals, and they're very different personalities. So I would not compare Gordon with Mr. Corcoran at all.
No. Well, we'll see how good he is today getting the scores anyway. Well, at the moment, the Victor Harbour side's out on the oval. We're waiting for Strath, and then we'll start our live streaming when Strath come out on the ground.
The umpires are walking out.
There's a heap of them here today.
Yep. Kermit frogs in their lime green.
What's the crowd like?
Oh, there's a lot of cars here today.
Yeah, it's hard to
Almost
tell
have to park
because
at the Encounter Bay Oval, don't we?
yeah, it's because we were there sort of on the side of us. You don't notice them. So there's a few sitting down in the old, in front of the old club rooms here on the benches, and there's quite a few out on the new deck out here on the corner of us, and I would say there'd be quite a few in the club rooms itself. So, but it's
first day, home game, new club rooms. You'd expect that thered be a mob there.
Yeah, well, there's not too many spare spots around the fence at all. There's a couple just over the other side, but it's pretty full around the fence, and a lot of cars backed up over against the school. So I would say that it'd be quite a handy crowd here.
Oh, good. Well, let's hope you get a decent game for them to watch too.
Yes, well, we hope for a good game. Good game would be a draw at the end of it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It's always hard to tell, like I said, who's done pre-season, what they've got under their belt, how they operate injuries-wise, those available to get the full go into them.
Yep.
Strath's start to come out now, so... And of course, losing all of our teams in the Great Southern Football League, they pick up with new stars and lose old ones. So
lose old ones, that's right.
Well, anyway, we're about to start our live streaming now on our website. You can go to that and have a look at it. And Trev, can you remember what we had to do?
Oh, it's got it written down here, Kebby, haven't you? So, right, you can go to the website radio901.com.au.
No dots in it. Oh, yeah, there, you're right there. Yeah, go on.
Oh, Kebby, here we go.
No,
First year back in, I'm into it. Look out. So after you do that, radio901.com.au, scroll to Happy Online TV logo. You click on the button there, or as I said, or you can get a smart app on it, but obviously you would need to go to the Telstra shop to pick up that one. But so that's the way to go there. Like I said, scroll down onto the Happy Online TV logo, click on it, and it will take you to the live streaming.
Well, for those already on our live streaming, welcome to the live streaming. We're at the Victor Harbour Oval today, and Victor Harbour are taking on Strathalbyn. Beautiful conditions here, Trev. In fact, it's a good bowls or tennis day.
Certainly is. There's a bit of a breeze out there. Tell you the honest truth, I can't tell you which way it's going, Kevy. So
the
flag's just over the other side. It's a little bit limp there. Yeah, it's hanging over on the scoreboard. But
well, you're talking about 15 to 20 knots, which is not very much. 50 to 20 kilometres.
Yeah, well, it's not 15 or 20 knots here at the moment.
Yep. So no, it's quite calm. So I think you'll find it's just a little bit of a breeze. But the sun's out now, so it'll go reasonably okay for the players, I would think. Won't be too hot for them, but like I said, first one underneath, they'll feel it though.
Yep.
Yeah, I think by the end of the day they'll be looking for somewhere to sit down. But anyway, we'll be here throughout the day. The reserves game, which has just finished, Victor Harbour 10-7 defeated Strathalbyn 8-7, so a 2-goal win to Victor Harbour there in the reserves games, and we haven't got the scores in the other games which were played earlier today.
All right, boys, you have a good call, and I'll talk to you at quarter time.
Thanks, Cookie. Both teams are out on the ground. In fact, some of them are going through bigger warm-ups, Trev, than you'd have on a Thursday night.
Oh, I couldn't do what they're doing, Kevy. I'd flake it before the ball was bounced, I'd say. So, yeah, no, they certainly do it. They've been out the back warming up. Now they're on the oval and they're still warming up, having their shots at them. But they sort of go through this here, and I suppose the young ones, it's real good, but when you get the old sea legs and old legs like we got, Kevy, you can't do it.
You just want to go out there and get straight into it.
Yeah, you hang out in the club rooms and wait until you hear the siren sound and they're in their positions, then you run out.
Anyway, the big story going around town today is, Trev, and that the Goolwa Port Elliot side might be short of their star player.
Yeah,
Ryan Griffin.
Yeah, I went over on the weekend. They had a trial game, I think it was against an Adelaide one, which HV's, I presumed it was Happy Valley, and And yeah, there. So, and he was out there, looked pretty good, moving around. And I was talking to a couple of blokes, and he'd been in the training, and he'd lifted all the training up. And sort of come half time, I sort of didn't see him out in the oval. And the 3/4, I sort of thought, well, strange. And then on Monday, I was talking to someone, and they said, yeah, no, he came off, and I thought perhaps resting him. And the story I'd heard was that he'd done his back, and unfortunately they're a bit worried it could almost be the season for him. So that's not real good. It'd be handy to have seen him. So hopefully it's minor, but and perhaps if it's not correct. But yeah, it's be a worry.
Well, it'd be a worry for the club because they made such an effort to get him back.
Yeah,
I mean, he played all his junior football there, so it's. Then he went to South, and then he went to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, the Western Bulldogs.
And then he went to GWS.
GWS, yeah.
Finished off.
Yeah, and I think he was injuries through there because he didn't play full ones onto it. Anyhow, the umpires here are setting everything up to here, so we are only seconds away from starting play here. Didn't actually see the goal kicking, but I reckon Strath might be kicking to the netball court ends. Umpire raises it, the siren goes. Up they go here, into there, up they go, comes back down, Strath get the ball, try to come out, flicks out but intercepts it straight into the Victor Harbour hands, comes around, Strath recover again, handball's up, out it comes to Wheatra for Victor Harbour, now it's handball off, goes over, out they come over to the coach now, it goes past, Victor on control, bouncing ball. You can turn around and see it. He handballs back into Wheatra again for Victor Harbour on this forward pocket. He goes away and goes over the head of Alloway. Alloway keeps the ball in and he goes in, and the player is tackled, and boom, they both fall into the fence there. So it's a boundary throw in here in the forward pocket at the seaside end of the Victor Oval, which is where the netball courts are. Wait for the little umpire to set himself. We'll see how he goes into this. Gets it up, bit of a little
Very
struggle,
short.
but it goes under there. Comes back down, read beautifully there by Victor. Victor snapped it around, but too narrow. And there's the first scorer on the North Point Flurio scoreboard of Victor Harbour, 1 point. Strath yet to score.
Now we'll see the new rule come into being here, where the full-back can run a lot further than he used to be able to. It goes out over the line. Long kick. Gone out over the scoreboard side. They fly through it out there. Off hands it goes. Here's a chance for Strathalbyn. Get it further down the ground. Goes across down there to Sam Luckett. It looked like it goes in here to the centre half forward area. And
That
I
was
think
late,
you'll find
yeah.
there's a push.
Took him out.
A free kick has gone here to Strathalbyn.
Bang! You're going to give it away now.
Yeah,
It has too.
Might be a reversal. It is. They gone from a shot on goal from a free kick. Anyway, the umpire out there calls them to play on. Down the ground it goes. To fly high again. Ball push over towards the boundary line. Here's a chance out here for the player under the ball to take the mark, and that has gone to Dylan Leach. Gets it across there to the big fella in Clint Alloway. He kicks it down the ground. The ball's very close to the boundary line here. In fact, it's across the boundary line and out of bounds again from that hand pass. So
That's a new rule, Kevy, isn't it? It's not touched. It's a free kick going in.
Pushed it over there. It ended up a free kick. Ball comes off hands now. It's on the ground. No, it doesn't. It comes out. The umpire's letting play go on here. Ball again is just 35, 40 metres out from the Victor Harbour goal out here. And there's a bit of a scramble out here now.
Oh, he's in.
Umpire found a free kick.
Yeah, holding the ball, I
Right,
reckon.
another one out here to Strathalbyn. So Strath have got the ball in the back line. Little kick down. Will it stay in? It does stay in out there. And the mark goes to Joseph Slattery. Slattery's got it now for Strath. Plays on quickly, kicks it in. Oh, not a good kick though. Ball comes off hand. Plenty on. Here's a chance for Leach. Took a long time to get rid of it. In fact, it's almost like slow motion. Strathalbyn get it away. There's only one Strathalbyn player there. Goes over to Victor though. Here's a chance for Victor through Hartshorn. Yeah, on the ground it goes. A player there might have got a whack around the ears. He didn't, says the umpire. And here's a chance for Victor Harbour down there through Ben Williams. Ball comes off hands. Shot for goal here, and that is it touched off hands? It is, and that is a point to Victor Harbour. So Victor Harbour go to 2 points. Strathalbyn yet to score on our North Point Flurio scoreboard.
The ball can be brought back in any time now with him, so he goes up, drives it out into the centre square. Victor Harbour drop it. Recover well though in Leach. Leach steps inside. Handballs off to the running player coming past him, and he drives up to the ball, and there's another miss there to their and I'm not sure who that was there, but Victor Harbour now on the North Point Fluoro scoreboard go to 3 points. Strath still yet to score.
And Strath bring it back in again. Nice long kick down the ground it goes. They all fly high for it. Coming over here is the coach again. Gets a little kick away for Victor Harbour. And the mark's been taken down there by Ben Williams. He looks up and finds his teammate at almost centre half forward. He has a long shot in. Not a good kick though. Victor Harbour player picks it up. Gets a hand pass. Here's a chance now for a long kick in down there for Victor, for Michael Ross, the captain, and away it goes down there through Richard O'Grady. Strathalbyn got hold of it now. Right out there in front of the scoreboard. If the player gets a good bounce, he's in business, but he didn't get a good bounce. Falls over, and the umpire has let play. He's put his whistle to his mouth then and took it away, didn't he? And the umpire will come in and bounce the ball. Throws it up. In fact, he doesn't bounce the ball. He throws it up high. Throws it up very high out there. Strathalbyn now with the ball. They go on the far side of the ground, go down.
Oh, it was a
and
good grab, wasn't
that might have been a moment. The umpires could play on from here. It looked like it.
Looked like he snapped it from the side, just held onto it.
Yeah, it looked like it was. We should get a replay of this, but we can't. Because
he's closer, so you'd have to say probably touched.
Anyway, the umpire throws it up again. Up high it goes. Pushed down there by the ruckman for Victor Harbour in McKay. Ball's taken out there by Victor. They've got hold of it. Hugs the sideline there, and it's out to bounds on the full. And will be brought back in by Strathalbyn.
Yep, certainly goes. Oh, dropped off his chest there. Then that was shocking there, I reckon, by Sammy Elliott, I reckon it could have been. That's unusual.
He doesn't drop many of them, does
he? Anyway, it's on the ground. Centre half forward for Strathalbyn, kicking to the Adelaide end. Up they go. Ruckman goes up, pushed out by Strath. Snapped by Strath into the full forward. But that's defensive work there by Victor Harbour right at centre half back. Spins around. Goes out wide. I'm not sure whether that was Jack Lang. Might have been going out. Anyway, goes out to the forward flank out there for Strathalbyn. On the scoreboard side, and the umpire comes in for another ball up. Going up there, the flag's just come up, so the breeze is just picking up a little bit. Be nice for them. Up they go. Tap goes down there by Strathalbyn. That one was through was for Mahanis. He goes on. Goes in. Kicks up forward. Victor Harbour into attack now. That goes around there now, and that goes to Ryan Fletcher. He's got 1 point on. He's right in front of the scoreboard. He's waiting though, so he's waiting for all the players to get back here. Drives this ball up. Right foot goes right up. Oh, leg comes up there by the coach and gets away with that one. Victor Harbour picked it all up. Comes into centre half forward. Up they go. Over the back now. Strather got the run on it. Picks all up. He gets tackled. Didn't really get him in the tackle. He spun him, but he put him off balance and he couldn't get his kick, and the umpire said, no, I'm going to pay that against you for incorrect disposal. Victor Harbour with the ball, kicks into the pocket. That's into the dead pocket there. That was bad play. You don't need to go deep there. And that was young James Hewitt for Victor. And he's gone over the boundary line right by the netball courts. Deep inside the 50 for Victor Harbour, kicking to the netball court end. Against the breeze while it's showing over there, pushes over the back. Alloway gets it, taps it down. Strath gets ridden in the ground. Come forward there by Victor. Strath tried to recover. A centre half back. Up they go. It's down they go. Handball comes out. Kicks by Strath up onto the wing. Thump from behind. Out it goes. Picked up beautifully there by Strathalbyn. That one there was Simmons. Ben Simmons is back. He goes up. It's into full forward. Spins around quickly. Goes on to this here. Strathalbyn into it. There it is. First major on the North Point Fluoro scoreboard. Strathalbyn 1 straight goal. Victor Harbour 3 points.
Took a while to get the first.
At North Point Fluoro, we're committed to creating memorable experiences for our guests, which is why you'll now find Victor Harbour Toyota, Victor Harbour Mitsubishi and Victor Harbour Hyundai at one convenient location, Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour. Whether you're looking for a new Mitsubishi, new Toyota or new Hyundai, or need your vehicle serviced, we're committed to helping make your experience feel a little easier, creating memorable experiences. It's North Point Fluoro's way. Visit us at Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour or northpointfluoro.com.au.
Years ago and went away to the country. Anyway, the umpire throws the ball up in the centre. Up it goes. Taken out by Ross. Ross kicks it down to the forward line and finds his teammate down there in Fletcher. So Fletcher's got it just outside the 50. That's a long kick in. The breeze is not having much effect on this. Almost a mark taken down there by Victor. Can't complete it though. Ball's on the ground. Strath pick it up. Try to get away. There's plenty of blue jumpers down there. Here's a quick kick out of the pack. And the ball will go out of bounds without anyone touching it. And the free kick will go to Strathalbyn.
Strath player didn't know what to do. He went to take off, then went back. Now she's all crammed up on it.
He's got hold of the ball, kicks it down in front of the scoreboard.
It was a shove out.
Player there, bit of a shove out. There's a lot of speed showing out there by him. A couple of hands right in the middle of the back there. And anyway, play's allowed to go on. The umpire lets it go. Strathalbyn pick it up. They'll get a hand pass away. Over it goes there to Mark Elliott. Mark Elliott gets it down to the centre half forward area. Picked up out here by Simmons again, or the hand pass from Simmons was too quick. His teammate didn't see it. Back it goes to Simmons, bursts his way through, and there is a shot for goal. He liked it, and that is number 15, Todd Price.
Oh.
And that is the second goal to Strathalbyn. So Strathalbyn, 2 straight goals, leading Victor Harbor 3 points on our North Point Flurio scoreboard.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbor. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Never happens now, does it, Kev?
So,
yeah, no, there's no fun in that. They've got too much going on
They've got
with
too
them.
many footies of their own.
Yeah, I reckon.
Worry about trying to get that one.
Yeah. Anyway, back in the centre and up she goes. Tap out there by Victor Harbor, and that one there was in Mackay. She goes up. The umpire has no success here, and it's still in the centre circle, and he'll repeat the dose. Up she goes again. Mackay goes, gets the body, puts it all up. Weetra gets it, gets a bit high. The umpire was behind, couldn't see it. Picks up again here by Victor. He's gone for holding it. Gave him plenty of time. Couldn't get away with it. And there's the relieving kick through Strathalbyn in Ethan Bell. And it's 50 metre now. Didn't catch that was on. I thought he was holding on too long, but Victor's arguing with the central umpire. But it certainly is. he's well inside the 50 metre arc by 25 metres, and yeah, well I suppose like I said it's centre there, so he's probably gone 8 metres too far. But so Strathalbyn now, another quick reply coming up. Up he goes, recipient. Oh, he stabbed that in the mag just about, but snapped there. So on the North Point Flurio scoreboard, they go to Strathalbyn 3 straight goals, Victor Harbor 3 points.
And that one there.
Before you take off on your next trip, don't pay for taxis or for expensive parking stations. Enjoy the convenience of airport security parking. Simply drive to us. We'll then whisk you and your luggage to the terminal door in just minutes. While you're away, we'll keep your car safe and secure. Then pick you up from the airport when you return at a very small daily rate. It'll change the way you travel forever. Airport security parking. Book online at asparking.com.au.
Goes in for Victor, knocks it down on the ground, all goes into a stack of players. And when they get it out, it's going to take a while to get this one out. The umpire says, give it to me, I'll have it. And we're at the 12-minute mark of the first term. Right in the centre of the ground. Umpire throws it up again. Jack Mackay was in there, he couldn't get hold of it. Oh, a nice push out down there by Strath. Down to the half-forward area it goes. Player comes
trapped.
Oh, what a pick-up that was. I think it might have hit the ground first, but anyway, it looked good, didn't it, the way he did it?
Oh, he trapped it beautifully.
And here's a chance out there. And did he grab him by the leg? No, he didn't. And the umpire pays a free kick to Victor Harbor then for holding the ball. Here's a chance for Strathalbyn to put it back there again quickly. It does. Oh, he might have got an FA. No, the umpire's let it go. Coming out now with Victor with the ball. Long hand pass goes across. Chance down here. That might be Yeomans if he's out there. He goes over the top. Goes down there to Bramley. Bramley tried to get rid of it. Finally it's left now to Brock Schubert. And he kicks to the ball to the player in the almost in the middle of the ground, and that is Ben Williams. He finds his teammate further down the ground.
Across
and
the
that
ground
is
here now,
LJ
Yeomans.
Collins. Collins has got it, gets it over to Schubert. And they're not really going down the ground with it. Just going across it at the moment. He kicks it in. Ross got under the ball, managed to get rid of his opposition though. Quick hand pass goes away there, and the ball will be just inside. Picked up nicely by Strathalbyn there through Slattery.
He's throwing, he's picking up advantage. Too late now, mate.
You can't go back there, you can't have two bites at the cherry. And Victor Harbour
That was late.
Kicks it across. Ross comes in, takes the mark. Ross will very rarely miss one of those. Too far out to score, you would think,
he knows it.
Outside 50. He'd be lucky to kick that on a real good day. He knows it too. Kicks it in out here. Look, I wonder what's going to happen here.
Freeway, Alloway.
Alloway just ran along slowly. Someone got his right in the middle of his back, and he'll have a shot. And he is around about 40 out. Slight angle. They're kicking down towards the town end. It's Victor Harbour.
He's going to kick from probably 47, I reckon, Kevy, if that's a true 50. And the old legs will be seeing interesting how fresh he is.
In he comes now, about 4 steps over.
Told you.
He's not too fresh at all. In fact, the ball goes through for a minor score. It takes the score up to 4 points to Victor Harbour, 3 straight goals to Strathalbyn on our North Point Flurio scoreboard.
Strath quickly brings the ball in as they're loud nowadays. Kicks into the centre square when we see plenty of that for the season. It gets tapped forward. Strath can't get it. Now they've got the ball back. Kick forward. But Victor's got the lines up here. Comes all out and takes it on the chest there. And that one goes to Hart's
Made
home.
a mess of it though.
Hart's home for Victor Harbour at centre half forward. Tried to mess around at the end, got wrapped up, and she'll be a ball up right on the end of the centre square here. Centre half forward. Victor into attack here. Slightly, up it goes, pushed around, up and down, slapped again by Victor. Strath picked it all up, handballs it out, taps back out, goes beautifully. Out now to Victor Harbour, and that one comes out here quickly to Schubert, Brock Schubert. Goes into this pocket again, they're playing the dead pocket too much. Strath recover, they come back out. Handballs now to their last goal kickers, with there's 2 of them for Strath. They go up, bends over, can't get to it. Oh, that was high, the umpire was behind, couldn't see it, was directly in front of us. Strathalbyn make a mess, Victor made a mess of it, and she'll be a ball in right in front of us in the clubroom side on the true wing position.
A bit unlucky then, weren't they?
Oh, the umpire couldn't see him because it was facing us and he was directly behind with players in front of him. So, yeah, they will miss them. In the player goes, that's a little bit short, goes up, pushes down. Victor Harbour gets it, handballs forward. Ozo, that was too high. Another one they got away with. Strath into the back then, another one they got away with. Comes out there, then he's thrown around, then he gets aggressive on it. Ross for the Victor Harbour gets go, comes up to Alloway. Alloway will snap this one, no problems at all. Strath has gone back and picked him up. Picked him up in the line of defence, and that one there, I thought it was 39, but he picked out his, we don't have one for Strath on that. So anyway, he comes out, finds his player out in the back flank in Adam Clark. Clark swings it back into centre half forward. Britt Hott gets on, they recover well through there, and that one went there to Ethan Bell for Strathalbyn. Now they kick it forward, up to the centre, finds his player quickly there, and that one goes to Todd Price, goal kicker. Goes right up, bit of a shove out, got away with that one. Strathalbyn with control of the ball here now, brings it back in, 2 of them lined up, and he drops it, gets away, and he goes throwing the ball into correct disposal. Victor Harbour will relieve at centre half back. Quickly, kicks forward, goes out, finds his big player there right in the centre. He drives this ball for Victor now, up the way. Alloway will take this in front of his eyes. He won't drop those ones, but he's still on this, just forward his wing position. Goes inside, nobody, misses everybody, goes over the back. Victor Harbour were running through and Strath weren't. Comes up in the pocket now, out in the flank, topped all over, 2 onto 1 here, comes round, Victor, picked it all up, handballs over, goes over, kicks it forward, number 35, touched just on the line. So Victor now go to 5 straight points to Strathalbyn's 3 goals.
Strath wasted no time getting play on the way. It's gone out here now to Ethan Bell again. He's got it in the centre half back position, kicks the ball in short, finds his teammate out there, plays on quickly with a hand pass. Over it goes out there. That's to Victor Harbour now through Nigel Bryan. Nigel Bryan gets it over to his teammate running down there, and LJ Connors over there to the big fella, the coach, and he's got a little bit of a turn of pace here. He ended up going from behind to in front. They crawl it after it now down there, and it's picked up by Strath. Breaks the tackle nicely, and out the side the 50 it goes. Got it over there to his teammate and Sam Elliott. and Sam Elliott gets it almost to the 50 down the other end quickly. But Victor Harbour got the numbers down there. Nice block off the hand pass. Could be in a bit of trouble here. The player there does. He gets the hand pass away.
Path.
Didn't look to who it was going to, and the ball is, umpire calls play on, but the ball's gone across the boundary line and out of bounds. So it's out of bounds now on the far side of the ground. Coming up close to the 19-minute mark of the first term. The umpire throws it in. In it goes. Good knockdown by Victor. Ball goes on the ground though, and it's a stalemate down there. And the umpire will come in and throw it up. Plenty of players around the ball now.
Yeah, they're keeping positions quite well though.
Throws it up again. They don't have to worry about this 3-3-3 because it's not happening. And the player there from Victor Harbour's got hold of it. It's out in front of the scoreboard now. They fly high for it. And there is a free kick being paid out there to Strathalbyn, and Stratha got the free kick in front of the scoreboard. Well, he almost got too close to his player there on the mark, and that's a free kick down there to Ross, well, a mark to Ross.
Yep.
Don't know why he didn't stop, but he didn't. It's gone back there now to Connors, and Connors gets it over the top, touched across the boundary line it goes, and the boundary umpire will throw it in. Well, it's 5 points to Victor, 3 goals to Strathalbyn.
Certainly is. Up she goes on that forward flank for Victor. Scoreboard side, goes down, gets picked up, goes to taking the ground. The umpire says play on, but there's nobody going to get up from there. And it's a ball up on the forward flank scoreboard side for Victor Harbour. Really desperate to get a goal. They have to get one. Comes down, Strath gets it all out, comes back over. They take it out in Mark Elliott. Mark Elliott's kick was not good and is picked up by Victor on the true wing scoreboard side. Drives it back out, goes out and he finds his player out wide there. Can't pick up who he is. It looks like probably the ruckman McKay. Goes up. There goes the body off of Alloway, but he can't take the mark, but he's picked up. Oh, he must have got him high. The umpire's picked him up. He did all the aggressive work and finished up. He come out with it. So it's that. No, it's not Alloway, is it? So it's just the way he went in there. So it's Ross, isn't it? 12. So Michael Ross. Unusual for him not to be real good with his hands, mind you. First game in, and it takes. I don't think they've had much
practice. They've had none here at the Victor Harbour Oval. Anyway, it's been used for cricket.
Yeah. Anyhow, he lines himself up. They really need this one. Nearly 21 minutes gone. Have not got a goal this quarter yet. Drives up, floats, going to be short. Touchdown. Turns around. I had to say that was. Oh, you couldn't pay that. That definitely looked like it come off the Strath hand to start with. Bounced around and Alloway's got it. So yeah,
he caught the umpire then.
I reckon he did. The umpire was right back here out in the 50-metre arc. He should have been up towards that way with the goal. Alloway comes in. There it goes. North Point Flurio scoreboard. Finally, Victor Harbour get 1 goal 5, trailing Strathalbyn 3 straight goals.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Not much in it, so.
Umpire's got hold of the bill now. Comes in, throws it up. High she goes. Up go the ruckman again. None of them got hold of that one. In fact, they hardly touched it as yet. Ball comes out. Strathalbyn have got the chance here to get rid of it.
They've got
a live wire out of the centre there with it, and it goes down towards the back flank down there, and that will be a free kick. Hit the ground and just bounce straight across the line and out of bounds. Yeah, they picked up this rule pretty well, didn't they?
Yep, yeah, and the boundary umpers are real thankful for that too.
Yeah, they have. Saved him about a 50-metre run.
Yeah, well, he's standing in front of us. So.
Victor with the ball. Throws it up high.
Oh, good grab by
now for O'Grady. He won't kick another goal with that kick though. Comes in there. Oh, good push away by Victor, but it's gone straight out there to Strath. They'll pick it up. They'll turn around with it. Quick kick out of the pack there by Liam Sterling, and there's a good mark being taken. I reckon that might be just inside 50 by Strath. he goes back now to take his kick. Should be able to kick it from there. Well, the wind's blowing a bit stronger now, Trev. Look at that flag out there.
Yeah,
It's making a difference. Maybe
wafts up, doesn't it?
So in comes Strath now, kicking with the breeze. Will they get the ball over there? The ball's going to come close. It's going to come close. It's missed by a short amount, and that is the first point to Strathalbyn. They go to 3-goal-1. Victor Harbour 1-goal-5.
23 and a half minutes gone this first quarter. Victor Harbour now races in, over the square he goes, bombs this out towards the scoreboard, doesn't hit the 50 metre, it gets outside the 50 metre arc, picks up there by Alloway handballs off towards the boundary line. Strathalbyn come in there and she goes over the boundary line on the true flank position for Strathalbyn into attack. Kicking to the Adelaide town end here on the Victor Oval. And the umpire gets in, gets the old sling going, up she goes. Just need a bit more, tackled out, Victor gets it, the handball goes out, Alloway now, right up on the true wing position, steps around, just gets pushed as he kicks, goes up on there and Strath reliever there on the back flank, turns around, goes back, and I reckon that could be 29, I don't know, there looks to be a 30 odd something out there, but anyway, kicks in the centre. Over it comes here now, runs into there, picks up quickly here by Victor, goes round, gone, and there's dropping the ball. In the tackle, picked up quickly again there by Ethan Bell for Strathalbyn, drives it into attack, out he comes, Simmons gets it, spins it around, finds his player in the forward pocket here, and it could be, wait for him to turn, one of the Elliott's boys, is it? Which it is Mark Elliott. So the siren is sounded and we will wait for a score after the siren.
That was Yeomans then that got caught holding the ball.
He sort of looks to be
noticing,
he doesn't like the tackles, I don't think so. Anyhow, in it comes, Elliott's a good kick. Oh, the wind's, he's got that. He's got it through. She was tight, but she's gone round. So on the North Point Flurio scoreboard, we have Strathalbyn have gone now to 4-goals-1, leading Victor Harbour 1-goal-5 at quarter time.
Yeah, so the goal scorers, it's quarter time, 2 to Richard O'Grady, 1 to Mark Elliott, 1 to Todd Price from Strathalbyn. There's only one goal kicker for Victor, and that's Glenn Alloway, and I think a bit lucky to get that one too, Trev.
Certainly was.
It wasn't lucky he kicked it, but he might have been lucky to get the mark at the goal square.
I think he conned it in. It looked to us like she's off the hands, but certainly gone. But it's one that Victor did need to get. They did all the score, like all the attacking really, but just couldn't put it on the scoreboard. So they might rue that at the end of the day.
So it's 25 to 11 with Strathalbyn ahead in its quarter time here at the Victor Harbour Oval.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973.
camera at the moment, Steve.
Am I on?
Yeah. But no volume.
Shit.
So you can see the crowd, and someone they talk about the crowd there at the game. It's better. It's actually they're watching something instead of just watching the screen.
Yeah, you can play the music down now. Otherwise, maybe you're in the right positions.
Oh, you have to change that clock to second quarter too.
It's yeah, okay. All right.
Might be a good idea, Cookie, because they're in their positions now. Almost ready to go. 4-goal 1 to Strath, 1-5 to Victor Harbour. So
All right,
we'll
boys,
see what
have a
happens
good
with the
call.
win this
I'll
quarter,
talk to you
Trev.
half-time.
Certainly will. Umpire has got it underway here at the Victor Oval second quarter. Up they go. Victor get the tap out. Comes out the back. Stacks on the mill down here. And nobody really wants to come out the centre circle. So the umpire will be repeating it once again. Up he goes round. McKay gets it for Victor. Out the back. Comes round to Victor Harbour. Sockers it off the ground quickly. It goes off, and that's a stretch there by Strathalbyn in defence. And they turn around and he goes out wide. Picks his player out on the back flank. And still on the scoreboard side here, and Strathalbyn in control. Short kick now to the player coming from the back lines running in. Hasn't really gained much distance. He's gone close to the boundary line.
Harder to kick it back in now.
Certainly is. Drives this ball up now. Goes up here just to the forward of the wing. Up goes the Victor player, and that's one there is in McKay, and he takes it overhead mark for relieving defensive work. Goes now, drives it back from where it comes. It was a helicopter spinning around. Strath dropped it off the chest, and it goes over the boundary line on the forward flank. Strathalbyn doing the defensive work here on the far side scoreboard side. The oval here faces here, if you're watching, to the left it goes Adelaide end, which we call, and the right netball core end goes down towards the sea. The throw in comes up, doesn't really get too effective to anyone. Stacks on the mills here, and the umpire comes in for a ball up this time. Steps in just on the forward wing position. Up they go, out the back. Strath get it. Quick boot forward, goes forward, comes up onto it, taps around the back. Victor overstepped it, comes out to Strath, turns around. Simmons gets the ball up, gets wrapped up, and he's gone, holding the ball. So it's a free kick to Victor Harbour in the back flank. He's looking clubroom side, driving it up, steps off now, drives up the ball. It's a floater, but he gets Wheatra. Wheatra for Victor, goes back in the centre, and he finds his player coming out, and he picks him up quickly there, and that one there goes to James Hewitt. Hewitt drives the boot right up. Alloway steps straight over the top of it, goes out the back, goes around there to Victor. Kick goes in the forward pocket. Strathalbyn bungling in the back pocket. Ducks, gets underneath, gets the handball away, kicks all out, and the relieving marks on the back flank here for Strathalbyn. Victor once again.
Lucky them, wasn't he?
Yeah. Victor still going into attack, but they're not hurting him on the scoreboard. So he goes, umpire calls play on. Player comes from behind of him, tackles him. He was behind him, sweating on him. The umpire finished up saying play on, and then bang, Alloway grabbed him and slammed him down. He was sitting right in his hammer. As soon as he turned around, he called play on. I think the player sidestepped and made the call more obvious, but Alloway was really sitting right in his pocket. And shouldn't be allowed to be that close, really.
No, I don't think so.
Alloway now, got out of another one, kicks it all up, drives it all over, looks good enough. North Point Fluoro scoreboard. Victor Harbour finally get a score. 2-5, trailing Strathalbyn 4-1.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power.
It's a long way to look from Canberra.
Umpire throws the ball up high, over it goes to Wheatra. Wheatra twists, he weaves, gets a hand pass away, and here's a chance now for Victor Harbour. They'll just kick it in time. Down to the forward line it goes, and coming out there was Alloway. And Alloway might be struggling to kick it from there. So Alloway's got it now on the half forward line. Go back to take one of his better kicks to get it through from there.
Certainly will.
fact, you might kick this just outside of 50. It's hard to see that line. I reckon the bit of rain we had last night washed all the white stuff off. Alloway comes in. That won't be a goal from there anyway. It's going in close. It's A behind and it goes through. That is the 6 point to Victor Harbour. They go to 2 goals 6, trailing Strathalbyn 4 goals 1.
And if this was AFL, those runners would be off the ground because you're only allowed to go out after a goal.
Not after a point.
So it's not, our runners out here would hardly get a day on a minute on the ground. Yeah. Strathalbyn with the ball now drives this ball back in right out in the outside the 50 square, circle. I was still on the scoreboard side, picked up by Victor, bungles it, ups and downs, steps up, makes a mistake. Strathalbyn pick it all up, handball forward. They get into trouble now, turns around, wraps up, and the umpire's going to have to pick up on the wing position, just favouring Victor slightly off the true wing scoreboard side, and it'll be a ball up. They go, McKay gets it for Victor Harbour, goes back, Strathalbyn, handballs backwards, quick kick goes forward, he turns around, he found his player, true wing on the scoreboard side. Lines up, waits for it, looks around, couple inside, doesn't want to pick him though, he's only got eyes for up the top. Goes up now, Elliott goes up, goes over the back he goes, Elliott picks up, can't get it, sockers forward, Strathalbyn got the run up to here, Victor Harbour picked the ball up, handballs back in, turns around, gets wrapped up, he got away with that one. Oh, he grabbed the player and the umpire was running in, didn't see it.
I don't think he held on to him for very long.
It's a ball up here in the full forward position for Strathalbyn. Kicking to the netball court end, goes up. It's all Victor at the back though. They handballs around, comes around to Ross. Michael Ross has got it for Victor. Puts it all up. Alloway goes up, can't get it down. Picked up by Strath, handballs quickly over, and that one goes over to Waken. Waken puts it up, finds his player on the boundary line, kicks it forward now, goes up, in the big, the body used up, over the back, turns around, picks it up, that'll go, Simmons gone for holding the ball again. Not having a real welcome back, is he, old Ben Simmons? No. So Victor Harbour swinging out, they go out wide now, scoreboard side, tried to play on, smothered the handball by Strath. Victor come back in, picks it up again now, handball's out in the wing, goes over, handball's back through, comes into Wheatra with Victor Harbour in control now, puts it up. Yeoman gets it, pushes all up for Victor, sacked from behind. Strathalbyn now got control. They pick it up and they go forward there in Alan Clark. Alan Clark goes up, that's a poor kick, goes to the defensive side, so Victor Harbour gets it all up. He picks it up, he goes out there and he picks up the bloke there in James Hewitt. His handball's not real good, comes back inside to Victor. Strath recover though. They turn around, picked it all up, goes out and he finds for a player at the moment was Ethan Bell. He's everywhere for Strathalbyn. Right in the centre circle he is. He looks, short kick, that's going to be short, too short. Hits the ground, picks all up, player gets up, handball's back, smothered. Turns around now, he lays a tackle now, gets the player and drives him forward and the umpire says no chance. Ball up on the wing club room side. In they come now. Picks around there, so he picked up there and I said, Yeomans is 34, he likes to push the body around a bit.
Yeah, not much of him though.
Nah. Up they go now, comes out, Victor Harbour gets it, smacked into the body there going, Strath, go down, and that was head high on it, gets away with it, turn around, Yeoman tries to steal, and there's a slap in the back again, he's an aggro little ant, turns around, that was high, turn around, umpires stand in the back and says, no, you ducks, I'll let you hold the ball. Victor Harbour quickly play off with Yeomans. He goes forward now. Strath wrestle and Victor Harbour wrestle now. Up they come in the back. Out the back, Strathalbyn couldn't get his toe into it. Comes out, gets around it. The coach gets it, puts it all out, picks around there. Is that Basham that was out there? It was, I reckon, for Victor. Handball comes back out. Finds his player, snaps her out. That's exactly what they wanted. So there it goes on the scoreboard. Victor Harbour now go to 3 goals 6 and they are trailing Strathalbyn 4-1 North Point Fluoro scoreboard.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
We'll see what happens with it anyway.
You fiddle and I'll go. We're back in the centre again now. Up goes the ball, up goes the ruckman. Nobody really gets it. Strath get it, puts it all back. Yeoman grabs him, puts it all around. The handball was good back to his partner though. Up they go, and Simmons comes out for Strathalbyn, takes it above his eyes. Plays on quickly, drives the ball up in the forward lines. Going to make his full forward stretch around here. Gets it, picks it up, sidesteps around, sidesteps over the boundary line. Should ping him for that. It's not real good. So it comes out there, and that was O'Grady. So it's a ball up right in front of the netball courts here on the clubroom side. Strathalbyn into attack this time. Up they go, pushed out by Strath, comes down. Elliott couldn't get it, snapped there by Strath. Over the back they come, recovered quickly. O'Grady gets it around here, spins it around, and he misses that one to the narrow side. So number one for Strathalbyn's got a minor score, so Strathalbyn go to 4 goals to Victor Harbour 3 goals 6.
He's got to go back and get the ball. It's gone through the crowd out there. Well, not the crowd, it's gone through the cars. There's no one standing around out there to go and get it for him. Anyway, Victor will bring the ball back in. Decides to go over the scoreboard side. Of course they would today, was we're over the other side. Down the ground it goes.
Alloway.
And there's a good mark taken by Alloway. Had plenty of pressure on him there. And he decides to kick it, gets a hand pass across to his teammate running down. And at the back of the pack was almost taken down
free
there by
kick
Strath.
too high, I reckon.
But a free kick's been given to Victor Harbour, and they're doing okay in that section of the game at the moment. And the ball now was picked up by Strathalbyn in their back pocket area. They'll get a hand pass away, and there's plenty of pressure being put on them down here though by Strathalbyn, and there's another shot at the goal for Victor Harbour, and they go to 3 goals 7. Now Strathalbyn are 4 goals 2, so still a point the difference, Trev.
Certainly
10 minutes and 50 seconds gone.
So we go up onto it now. We wait for the ball to be recovered. So in it comes. Finally got it. Strathalbyn now bringing it in from the Adelaide end. He only goes to the end of the square and then kicks forward. Goes up there goes. Couldn't get it. It's a mark over the back. He's claiming it. The umpire said, yes, I'll pay that one. Victor didn't think he did. Now he's called to be played on. This is in the hot seat. This one goes up, and that's a good mark juggling one there, and that was by Lachlan Burns for Strathalbyn. He comes up now on the flank, and he goes up and he finds his player quickly in Strathalbyn there, and that one goes to Angus Pitchy. Goes off quickly over the back. It's turned around, comes out. Strathalbyn not using the handball to it. Ben Simmons gets it, can't get. Comes out the back, opens up. In it goes now. Handballs by series there to Strath, and that's a real pie floater, that one, and out of bounds, untouched, over the boundary line. Free kick to Victor Harbour in that forward pocket.
I think these umpires want to take a little bit of a look behind the play now.
Yeah, there's a bit of snipping going on, isn't it? So Victor Harbour now comes in, clubroom side, drives it up, over the back now, comes over. This one will probably go over the boundary line, and it was touched by the umpire. Boundary umpire says for a throw in front of the coach's box on the clubroom side. 12 and a half minutes
just
almost
while he's
gone.
doing that, Trev, Compass 2-1, Wollonga 3 points, Langong Creek 6-5, Encounter Bay 1-3, Goolwa Port Elliot 3-1, McLaren 3 goals 3, Yank 3-3, Waiponga 3-5, so some close scores.
Close score. In the meantime now the ball's gone up and Victor Court holding the ball, and they Strathalbyn with the kick here, and this one is Sammy Elliott. Drives, that's a shocker. Yeah, I don't think he's done much training, old Sammy. No. Bloke that's up to here, probably his work on it. But anyway, goes up. Victor now relieve it. Alloway picks up beautifully there. Snaps on, smothered off the boot though. Goes over quickly to Strath. That one there was Liam Sterling. He drives over and finds his player out there on that flank, and that's Liam Hutchison. Two Liams to Liam. Goes inside and he finds his leading player, and the full forward, and that would be Ben Simmons. He's had a bit of a dog day, not real stuff on it, real good in his hands, got caught quite a few times. He's a strong kick. Interesting to see whether he's done his pre-season.
These players out here might be a run short, I think.
I'm about to say, I know the first game's always awkward, but it's a lot of whether they do a lot of pre-season. That's the real tester on them. Ben Simmons for Strathalbyn with the ball, drives it up, a bit of a floater. He's got the leg going though, looks pretty good. Through the centre, the umpire comes back and goes, bingo, North Point Flerio scoreboard. Strathalbyn go to 5 goals 2 to Victor Harbour 3 goals 7.
Mobility Aids and More do more than just sell and hire mobility aids. Qualified nurse Cassie can help you overcome everyday challenges with an extensive range of incontinence aids, kitchen aids, bedding aids and bathroom aids. Exclusive to Mobility Aids and More are the range of Freedom mobility scooters. These amazing scooters are packed with features that sets them apart from other scooters. Call in today for a free test drive. Purchase a Freedom mobility scooter this month and receive a free rear scooter bag and flag. Visit our new online store at mobilityaidsandmore.com.au for a complete range of mobility aids. Mobility Aids and More, Shop 6, 46 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 1098.
50 here, I would think. Oh, he's put it up high, giving the player out the front a little bit of trouble, but he managed to take the ball and he's got this just inside 50.
Mark Elliott.
Probably kick it from around about 50 if he has a go at it. He knows he's a long way out, gets close to the man on the mark. It's a helicopter kick that goes in, and the ball now bounces out down near the boundary line, and it's near the point post as well. And there's a quick kick in by Strathalbyn, and the ball goes across the line, and it will be a free kick to Victor Harbour.
Oh,
a long way away.
Oh, don't do that. That's risky.
That was
now the pressure's on.
Played with fire, wasn't it? What he did there, kicked the ball back into the goal square, and the player there from Strathalbyn pulled it under him.
Got him holding the ball, made no attempt.
I think he has, yes. Victor will get the free kick.
Good decision, that.
It was. He just grabbed the ball and pulled it straight under him. Anyway, down the ground it goes from Victor. The ball goes too high for the players running in. Quick kick out of the pack then, has gone to Kenyon. Free kick goes to Victor Harbour, though. They're doing pretty well in them, and down the ground it goes over to Ellaway. And Ellaway now, he's got an open forward line if he wants to use them. He does, kicks it out here to Ross. Ross doesn't miss too many of them. And this could be the way he's playing today. Another 3 votes in the male medal, couldn't it? And he just goes goes back a couple of steps, puts the ball on the boot, straight through it goes. That's the 4th goal to Victor Harbour. They're 4-7, Strathalbyn 5-2 on our North Point Flurio scoreboard.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Outer Bay 1-3, Goolwa Port Elliot 3-1, McLaren 3-3, Yankalilla 3-3, Maiponga 3-5. So we thought that one would be close, and it looks like it is at the moment. And down here, Victor Harbour, Victor 4-7, trailing Strathalbyn 5-2. So a point to difference.
Back in the centre now she comes. Umpire with it. Up she goes. Turns around. McKay gets it, but it's tapped around again by Victor. Comes out the back. Victor again. Handballs out wide. Turns around, picks it all up. Kick comes off up to their centre half forward. Bad kick. Oh, Strathalbyn player let it bounce off his chest. Recovers quickly though, there's a partner and he gets it, kicks and then he stubs it into the ground. Boy, oh boy, I think they should get a balloon out. These boys might get a better fun with it. So she's gone over the boundary line for a ball throw in here on the forward flank for Victor. Clubroom side though. So umpire gets it. Throws it up. They're coming in a bit short. The players need to come in. Strath picked it all up, hammered it all down, turns around, gets picked up there. He gets wrapped up there. Ball pinned to him. He didn't have it, and the umpire comes in for a central throw up now. He bends down to pick it up. Comes in, forward flank. Victor Harbour's attacking zone. Up they go. Strath puts it all down. Comes over the top there. Strath kicks the ball forward. Look, it go up and down here now. Turns around, comes out. Over the back was Victor, and he picked it up there beautifully, and that was Hart's home. Horn or home?
Hart's home.
Hart's home.
Yeah.
Hart's home comes up. That was a body into that, and he should not be allowed to get away with that, and they did. It goes over, but Strathalbyn stretched to the limits on the full forward position, and he takes a relieving mark there in defence. that went over. Alloway was away, but he just stretched and got around, kicks it out wide, going scoreboard side, goes out and he finds his player out there in the back flank.
There's a good long
which
kick.
I reckon it could be Cooper Machin. Machin comes in there, short kick, says, you've got to put them up now. The legs are not in there, so the ball's going to be short. Goes over the boundary line, umpire over there in the forward flank. Scoreboard side says, my ball, and I will throw this one in. 19 minutes gone. He probably lost nearly 2 minutes of the ball over the back. Up it comes now. Goes up, Ruckman goes up, McCabe bounces it out, takes it all up. You can get away with that now if you get a bit of leeway. Strath goes in, can't get into it. He turns around and comes in, and the umpire will now come in for a throw up on the same flank. Sets himself. A few more people around the ball now, there used to be, so goes up, down, Victor, quickly, snap it forward, up they go, body on body, over the back, rolling. Stratha got the run on it here, he'll step it through, and there's a minor score to Victor Harbour. He'll go to 4 goals 8 to 5 goals 2, tied up game here at the Victor Oval, Kev.
Yes, he's all tied up here, getting close to half time. Ball's taken down there by Strath. Break loose, go over the clubroom side with it, down the ground they go. A couple of players here having their own private little war, and the little kick out of the pack has gone over to Ross. No. Ross gets it over quickly to Hartshorn, and he kicks it further down the ground, but Strathalbyn player waits for it there, grabs hold of it, gets a hand pass away, and has it done any good for him, or he might get away with it here. The problem if the player marks it here, or grabs hold of it, he's in big trouble. The umpire said, no, he got rid of it then. Quick pass, or hand pass out from Weecher has gone down again. The player's in trouble, and I think the little fella here has got a free kick for being grabbed too high.
He's hurt his... Oh, no.
No, I think he's just had his boot full off, and that's Jack Lang. So Jack Lang's got hold of it. Puts the ball, that is not a very long kick. It goes too far for the player that he might have aimed it at, though, and Strathalbyn now will get it back. McKay's in front, at the back of the pack. Player there from Victor tried to take a screamer, couldn't. On the ground it goes, he pulled it in under him, but the umpire says, I'll throw it up.
Yeah, he had his back to him then, so he couldn't really see what was going on.
Taking a while to get up, though. That ground would still be pretty hard out there today, Trev.
I reckon.
Hasn't had much water on it for a while, especially rain anyway. The ball's on the ground there. Well, player there just dived into the pack. Comes out, here's a chance for Strathalbyn now. They got it, the loose ball comes out. It's gone out there to Noski. Noski gets it down to the forward. Oh, great pickup down there by the little fella. For
advantage
Victor
now.
Harbour, and he's picked himself up a free kick down the ground, but
he's
the
gone.
umpire called play on.
Oh, umpire, plenty of time.
The umpire says, well, you're lucky then, you got away with that one. Strathalbyn have got it now. They kick it in. In it goes short. Player there can't do anything with it, though. Or it comes out loose, and the umpire will come in and toss it up. So there wouldn't be too much. Well, in fact, we're just into time on, so there could be a bit from the time the ball's gone through the goals and way down the track
certainly will be.
there anyway. Umpire throws it up again. Ross comes in, belts the ball over towards the boundary line. It's gone over there to his teammate. He'll trap it. And Strathalbyn just comes straight through the pack. Bang.
Didn't really
There's
look,
two on the one out there at the moment. And they play a team with 2 out there. Victor Harbour, the player, takes the mark in front. And he got rid of it just in time. It's gone over to his teammate out there. The umpire lets him get away with that. Strathalbyn have got 2 out. This one kicks it in short. Ball comes down. Victor got plenty of players here in their back line. But can they do anything with it? They'll try and get it out. They do. Now it goes down. It's taken by Fletcher. Fletcher gets it down, and here comes a big fella there in number 29 in Sam Basham. And he kicks it into the centre forward area. It's gone out to...
Oh, look at this. Opened them up here.
Oh, they opened them up by a mile down there. And that is Ross. Ross takes 1 step. There's a kick to goal. And that has gone through for a minor score only. And that has put Strathalbyn 5-3 to Victor Harbour 4 goals 8.
Back it comes in. Beautiful mark here by Strathalbyn on the flank. 2 managers down here tell them to settle down. I don't know why. They're a point behind. So anyway, Strath now kick inside, get the ball again. Goes out. Now they are in the centre half forward position. Out again. They've opened them up out here and they've gone through. Strathalbyn in control of the ball all of a sudden, but that's what they need to do into the forward lines. Kick goes up now, centre half forward, goes over, Bartlett from behind, gets the ball down for Victor, turns around, Strath picks it all up, but he handballs back to the opposition ruckman, goes forward, finds up their player in there to, what's name, Dylan Leach. Leach for Victor goes up and he finds his coach out there in Alloway. Alloway too far, he'll have to kick it in here now, it goes in and he finds his player, no problems whatsoever there, and that one goes to Ben Basham. Ben Basham for Victor Harbour, number 7 on his back.
Straight in front too, Trish.
Yep. Basham's a pretty reliable kick, so you would expect that this should not be a real danger for him. Puts the ball up, hangs into it, puts it all, goes around. The umpire says, bad luck, sunshine, you can't have it, I'm giving it to you. So North Point Fluoro scoreboard, Victor go to 4 goals, 10, leading Strathalbyn 5 goals, 2.
Well, Victor certainly had plenty of play, at 14 shots to 7. At the moment, they only lead by 2 points. Ball comes back to the Strathalbyn player. He makes full use of the new rule, runs out as far as he can go, and he kicks it in and the ball falls short out there, and Strathalbyn take the mark. Strathalbyn now with the ball on their half back line. And the coach is running over to him and he's saying, just kick it in short.
Yeah,
well, it's taken now by Alloway. Alloway runs to almost the 50, kicks it in down there. That's a kick that's gone straight out of bounds.
So free kick to Strath in the back pocket.
Free kick to Strathalbyn. One way to give away a free kick, isn't it?
Yep.
Put the ball straight out of bounds near the point post. So 14 shots to 7, you only lead by 2 points.
Yeah, I like the rule. I reckon it's really good.
Yeah, it is.
Makes the game look more flow a bit more and stops them from hugging boundaries too much.
Strathalbyn now kick the ball back in, dump on top of it.
Sounds like we've gone out of power, did we?
We'll
but
come in
must
here.
Be all right.
No, I think we're
just the fridge is just cutting in and out.
Just the fridge cut in and out, I think, behind us, and the umpire will come in and toss the ball up again. In it goes. Yelloway gets it, puts it down the forward line. I think he's gives away another free kick this time.
He's actually made it fully on the line then, Kev.
Yeah, that was a free kick, no matter what the rule is this time. And it goes out without being touched. Strathalbyn will bring the ball back in from the right forward or right backward pocket. Taking a long time to bring it back in. We must be getting fairly close to 3.5 time. Up it goes in the air. Victor player was in front then, couldn't complete the mark though. Gets a good hand pass down. Oh, the little fella then got in the way for Victor, took the mark. Oh, and that player then, they just jumped straight in the back of that Victor player's back. Play goes on out there, and Strathalbyn finally have picked up the free kick. So Strathalbyn with the free kick now, they're making them go back behind the mark to take the kick, which they do now. Up they go, and it's
we dropped it.
Dropped the ball there. He had a chance. That was Ben Basham. Back it goes now to Hartshawn. Hartshawn gets the ball across, and back it goes. Oh,
there she goes.
And that could have been another goal then to Alloway, but the siren had already. We heard the siren probably before the umpire, because right above us. But there's half time being called, and the scores stay the same. It is 4 goals 10 to Victor Harbour, 5 goals 2 to Strathalbyn, and their North Point Fluoro scoreboard, Trav. And you got the goal kickers.
Certainly have. Goal kickers for the sides here. We'll go through the Victor side. 2 to Clint Alloway, 1 to Michael Ross. We have Sam Basham down as 1, and that's theirs, but I have a funny feeling he didn't kick that one, Kevy, but we'll let him go with that one. And for Strathalbyn, Richard O'Grady has 2, Mark Elliott with 1, Todd Price and Ben Simmons.
With a goal each.
Certainly is.
So that's it. The half-time siren has gone now. The players are going off, I would think, for a well-earned spell. If they were here yesterday, it was about 32 degrees here this time yesterday. So they would have certainly wanted a drink then, but temperature now is only about 22, I reckon, 19, 20, 22, somewhere around then.
Yeah, it'd feel a lot hotter for the players because, like I said, first game always takes a bit out, so it goes on. Umpires have signalled correct on the scoreboard, so ours is correct, Cookie, so you're pretty right.
Boys. I'll pay a few bills and come back to you.
Okay. You got the other on there, have you?
Hey? Sorry?
That's all right, I'm just talking to Tony.
Oh, right. Now, I've got a fair bit of time here, haven't I, so I can...
And welcome back to Happy Online TV, local news and sports. And it is with great pleasure that I want to introduce you, viewers, to lovely Joanna Wilson, all-round good egg and all-round good sportsman, footballer and netballer. Good afternoon, sportswoman.
Yeah,
sorry.
Thank you for having me.
And what did I say?
You said sportsman.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Definitely not a man. And welcome this afternoon.
Thank you.
This Friday afternoon, and thank you very much for coming in. It's lovely of you to come in. And I asked you in because I wanted you to talk about your connections with sport, right? Both sports that you play here in Great Southern, and you also have a view regarding players and payment. So I guess to kick it all off, what I'd like to do is what got you involved in the netball club at Gore?
I started at Gore Netball Club about 4 years ago now. I'd been tied to them through my husband playing football for many years before, and it was kind of always something that I was interested in once I retired from playing in town. And that's just what came about, and it was, time for me to start.
You started coaching them, didn't you?
Yeah, the first year I was player coach, which was
that's right.
incredibly difficult.
Yes, and raising children at the same time.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah.
But you had some success, didn't you?
Well, yeah, the first year we had success in that we weren't beaten by 100 goals every week. So
that was some success, wasn't it?
It was a step forward. So the year before, Gore didn't have an A grade side. So because they had been sort of performing poorly before that. So we, sort of got a few people together. In my introduction to the club, though, the committee had changed a fair bit. And they sort of, everyone was on the same page and decided that we needed to move forward.
But at the end of the day, it needs someone to motivate them, doesn't it?
I think it definitely takes a group, a team.
We've had conversations about this.
We have.
Yes, and your methods of motivation, right, and melding and moulding the players, are pretty exceptional.
I look, to be honest, I think it comes down to is the girls getting along. If you're talking about one team and everyone striving for the same thing, but everyone playing for each other and on and off the court, getting along.
On and off the court.
Yeah,
off the court is pretty important.
Off the court, in the pub,
wherever.
That's right.
Wherever you happen to be.
Right.
Exactly.
That's right. But that moulds them, that melds them together.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
but that's sort of what's happened with that Crows women's team now, isn't it?
Yeah,
they're together, they get on well together.
Yeah.
And if you can get a football team or any sports team that does that, you'll be successful.
And I think when you've been a part of a successful team, you know that's where it's come from.
Who did you play with in Adelaide?
Oakdale Phoenix.
So they're one of the better sides, are they?
They're pretty consistently finals contenders. Yeah.
So in the last couple of years, you and Victor Harbour have been the standout sides.
Yeah, well, the first year we only finished, I think, second to bottom. We won about 3 games. So it was always going to be like a 3 to 4 year journey.
A plan.
Yeah, because, it's pretty impossible to just go.
You can't do those
instantly.
things overnight.
No. And then the following year we made the grand final.
And the following year, again, you made the grand final.
Yeah.
2 years.
And we lost them.
Lost them to Victor Harbour.
Yeah.
And you also started off with Victor Harbour as a bit of one of these two sides that, like to have a good game with each other. Yeah. And you decided to play indoors on a Friday night.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So I think,
brilliant game.
I think that sort of, we sort of, we rival each other, but I think that comes from a personal thing as well. There's a lot of us that know each other, obviously my stepsister's in the team. So that naturally harbours that kind of competitiveness. But yeah, we did. We've played 2 games inside at Galway.
And both been
Against them.
fairly well attended too.
Really well attended.
Really well
Yeah.
Amazing.
Do you intend to do this again?
Well, we're sort of thinking about it, but we actually have never played them on our courts because of that, like our home, and now we've got new courts and.
They're very good too. The outside
not.
courts are
They're
very good. Courts.
really good.
Very
Yeah.
good courts. Yes, I've seen you play a few games there.
So that's the netball side of it, but now the football side of it.
Yeah.
So you decided you get out there. Your sister Sally,
Is this your first year?
Yeah.
she's playing for McLaren.
I never intended to play. I thought, I'll go out for a run. I've always loved playing footy. I played in primary school. And I was honestly just sort of thinking a bit of fitness. And then...
And your husband looks after the children, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is good.
And
Bit of
exactly.
escapism.
And then when I went out there, we were sort of leading into round 1 and there was kind of... Everyone was about this high and they're like, we need a ruck.
And you're it.
And you're it.
And I was just a bit scared about injury and, oh, look, I don't go for the hard ball.
And the fitness
I'm
levels?
a princess.
Fitness levels
it's
when
so
you started?
hard. It's so hard. I was surprised at how much running. Yeah. I don't know if I don't think I've gotten fitter every week. I think I'm just not going for the hard ball as much.
Have you stood Sally in the game?
Princess. No, we haven't played yet. But I think she's in the forward, so I'll stay away from her.
Well, I think you get away from her pretty easy. I mean, there's a big bandage on her knee, she's struggling to move.
Are you having to do anything or struggling to do anything to increase your fitness levels? Or?
Well, we're just sort of... I'm just going as
Just
hard
go
as I
on
can,
as you can
and getting out
yeah,
training as
yeah,
much as I can. Yeah.
I would have thought, your husband to stay home and mind the kids while you can go for a
we've got to balance
40k
it.
job.
He's playing football as well, so
Where's
we're
he playing football?
At
Is he what, in the big
Yeah,
one,
he's
is he?
coming back.
He's coming back,
Don't
is
know
he?
yet. Apparently.
You're not too sure.
Well, how can both of you play at the same time?
No, we'll work it out.
Playing netball while he plays football?
Yeah.
You're good
We'll work it
babysitters,
out.
have you?
The answer is no. Kevin and I are not
We
looking
don't
after
know.
the kids.
That was my next question.
Now, just getting back to netball, you and I have had a bit of a conversation regarding payment of players.
Yeah.
And some of the criticism that's been levelled regarding it. And you have some views, don't you?
I do. I'm very opinionated around this.
Please.
Only because
here's the stage.
Well, I think because Galway since I've been at Galway, I constantly hear, Galway pay their players, and that's why we have some girls from town, and we've gone from zero to quite strong quickly.
And my answer to that would be, so what?
Same, right? So we don't.
I have to say, viewers, Joanna and I have discussed this.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
We have lots of discussions.
Lots of
We
discussion,
do.
you must have, of course.
So we don't pay players, and that's constantly my feedback. But at the same time, it really bothers me that people get so up in arms about if they're... And I've heard about other clubs, but apparently they're paying players this year, different clubs. And I think brilliant.
Is that a change... going through the association, looking at the association as a whole, do you think that's a change thing? Like because it's going to happen and it's coming in and there are certain elements that want to resist change?
I think it's just that absolutely stuck in how it's always been. And it's really
We've always done it this way.
Well, it's kind of viewed upon, if you're paying players, so you buy a premiership. Yeah. And I mean, everyone knows that doesn't work. Well, we haven't. We haven't paid anyone. Well, we haven't paid anyone.
This year's your year. This year's your year.
Oh, let's hope.
This year's Galway's year.
Let's hope.
I'm not a black and white person at all. We have a love-hate relationship with anything black and white. But I think I might find myself following Galway.
Yeah, come on.
Year.
Yeah, look, I mean, they're a team that's been down for a long time, and I can remember Paulina go along and she said, "Oh God, we played Galway again today."
Don't tell Pauline what I've just said.
I've dropped half the team. She said, and they still got out one by 90 goals.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I mean, it was a waste of time playing Galway, wasn't it, for a while?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's, that still exists to an extent. Hopefully, I think this year, you don't know until we start, but it seems there's a few. Victor have lost quite a few. I think it sounds like the competition might kind of come together a little bit. Langhorne Creek have gained.
Yeah, gained a few. Yep.
Yep. So that should hopefully bring the competition tighter.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah.
I think you need it. I mean, Victor have won, what, 10 premierships, I think, about the last
they had a little gap.
13
they had a
years.
gap there.
They had a couple of minor hiccups along the way, but, you know, again, they struggled too.
Yeah.
I mean, I can remember one night that Polly and I were going to football in Adelaide, and they played in Counter Bay. And Victor beat Counter Bay, I think, by 1 point. And they were in there drinking and carrying on. We got the football at quarter time at Adelaide Oval on the Saturday night. But, I mean, then she decided that she would get a couple of players from down in town. It's amazing how it lifts the club and it lifts everybody. It's in the club.
Yeah. No,
well,
definitely.
The footballers do it, and why can't the netballers do it?
And I guess that's the payment thing with me. You know, my husband used to be paid. That's just always a given, and of course they pay their players. And I'm not saying, look, the sponsorship probably isn't there to do it, but if there is, I mean, you know, it could be the difference between a mother that can now, you know, that bit of money might mean that now she can, you know, or she doesn't have to work a day, or a uni student that normally has to work on a Saturday can go, well, if I'm going to get paid now, I can play netball.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, who wouldn't say yes?
So what?
But where would the money come from to pay them?
It'd have to be sponsorship. And that's the thing. I mean, I mean, I don't see it being a thing, to be honest. But I just hate the backlash that the sort of frowned upon.
Take it, let it happen, and in one ear and out the other.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, have you actually heard that anyone is being paid?
Not specific people. I've heard of clubs like Langhorne Creek, but in the past, but I don't know.
Yeah, in the past, Langhorne Creek had a couple of paid girls.
Yeah.
But they were up the top then.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I mean, it helps, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, it depends whether you want to stay down the bottom or whether you want to move up.
We know that. I mean, there's no lying that when Carly Jarrett played for us, who's a local, which is great, unpaid, there's no doubt that attracts people.
It does.
And it means that, you know, once you get that flow-on effect of people wanting to play, and if it means you've got to pay someone, brilliant, good, do it. If you've got the money or you can find the money.
And where do you see yourselves finishing this year? Second or first?
First. Why would you play a netball? Why would you play a sport not intending to win? Come on.
Well, you're not really intending to come
get
top.
Into him,
but not everyone can come top, can they?
No, that's right.
But I think this is your big chance, isn't it? Because
I think so.
Because the gold shooter for Victor Harbour.
So Di unfortunately did her knee, and Luca's pregnant. So
I don't know why these women do that.
Strong, very strong defender. I don't know the rest of their team. Sally doesn't tell me much.
Doesn't she tell you much? Is she going to play again?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. She's going to fit it around.
I'll bet Ken Burgess $5 that Sally will play.
She'll play enough games.
Yeah. She'll play enough games to play in the final.
She'll play enough.
And at the end of the day, if that's what they do when they register, they get enough just to register, then that's the team you've got to play in the grand final.
That's right. That's it. Oh, good on you,
so what's going to happen if your husband and you both have to play at the same time?
Oh, we will be.
You will play at the same time?
Yeah, well, there's people that are really helpful.
Kevin.
Goa Netball Football Club is a really family-orientated place, and there's 15-year-olds. They love it.
Joanna.
See, we pay them.
Joanna,
the babysitters.
He's going to lose sleep now worrying about your children.
I mean, we heard enough when they were playing.
G'day, mates. Kenny, the happiness man's me name. Happiness for a better life's we gain.
Yeah, g'day, mate. It's Kenny. Life's all about having fun, growing your happiness every day, mate. That's simply having fun, doing what makes you happy every day. And because everyone agrees, the happier you are, the better your life is.
Hell yeah! Absolutely!
Have fun growing your happiness every day, mate. Your life gets better and you'll be the best you. So give a Kenny's $5 DIY Happiness Fun Pack a go, including you do the happy wave saying g'day mate song and dance.
You do the happy wave saying g'day mate. That's what happy's all about.
My $5 DIY Happiness Fun Packs are available from and part proceeds to 90.1 Happy FM at 55 Crozier Road, Victor Harbour, or call me on 8552 7999 and I'll bring them around for you.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs, from lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973.
Here it's just a light breeze that seems to loft over and then drop down and then come back again, so it's the same for both sides. It's there shouldn't be any difference either end they're kicking. The scoreboard's predicting that a bit now.
While we're talking about predicting things, we didn't predict this. At the moment, the scores in the other games: McLaren 14 goals 5, Goolwa Port Elliot 3-3. So Cookie, I was a bit out with my 8-goal prediction.
I reckon.
Langhorne Creek 8 goals 6, Encounter Bay 9 goals 5, Yankalilla 10 goals 8, Maiponga Selix 3 goals 6, and look at this one, Wallunga 3 goals 4, Mount Compass 8 goals 2.
Ooh, I predicted that the other way around.
You did, didn't you?
I did.
Yes. Anyway, well, there are the scores in the other 4 games, and of course here at Victor Harbour 4 goals 10 to Strathalbyn 5 goals 2.
And the siren is burring away here to warn the players about a couple of minutes to go, so they're still warming up.
Right,
so the umpires are set, they're ready, and the teams...
I have 21 degrees here at the studios here at 55 Crozier Road, and I wouldn't think it would be much warmer over there.
21 degrees, is it, in Victor Harbour?
Yep,
so
that's
not a bad sort of day. We were in the club rooms this time yesterday, and it was about 37. So
it's a pretty good day to be stuck in the studio too, boys. I hope
it is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
someone's got to do it, Cookie.
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
You're the man. You're the man.
As the players now will go to their positions, ready for the second half of the match here at Victor Harbour.
All right, boys. Well, have a good call, and I'll talk to you at 3/4 time.
And where we are, we can't show you any vision of the new club rooms here because our cameraman was kicked out.
Yeah,
I missed out a lot in life, you know.
Yeah, he's tucked in here in the room with us. We've got this. It's almost like a plane hangar in us. There's 5 of us people in here with all the equipment, and you could still kick a football around and not hit us in the head. So.
Ken Burgess had a pie yet, or had a sleep on the couch, or what?
No, he's just snuck back in. I think he's had something out there. He's had a drink too, I think. So we'll probably hear snoring in a minute. There he goes around in the background. So he's behaving himself a bit, but yep, they're almost ready here, Cookie. The umpires are in. The players are starting to set themselves.
Okay, have a good call. I'll talk to you at 3/4 time.
Thank you for that.
They are ready to go.
Umpire holds the ball up. Siren sounds. We wait for it now. And here we go. Third quarter underway. Pushed out there by going on it. Victor Harbour slimes in. The umpire says, no, one high. And it comes out to... Going to Strathalbyn. Who's he pointing at? Oh, he's picking out Wheatra. So Weetra's got the ball here for Victor Harbour in the centre. Took a while to sort that one out. Now Victor Harbour drives it up. Alloway comes out, takes him in front of his eyes, and he's strong man there. Ball dropping down. The umpire calls him back. This is miles too far for Alloway, though. He'll just put this up in there. And there she goes, up the full forward. Out they come. That is soft lead and bad defensive play by Strathalbyn. So here we go. Mr. Basham, I reckon it is, isn't it?
29, isn't it? Sam
Yep.
Basham, vice
Sam
captain.
Basham, vice captains. Kick one in the second quarter. Lines up.
This will go through about top of the goal post.
Oh, I reckon it'll be above it. So in it goes. Accuracy will be his point. And look at that here. You got the helicopter on it, but she goes in. You're all right, Kevy. So on the North Point Fluoro scoreboard, Victor Harbour 5-10. Get away from Strathalbyn 5-2.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Little fella out there doing it a bit hard today.
Yep.
The umpire has got hold of the ball now. We'll come in and throw it up. In it goes. Throw it. McKay gets a knock down to Ross. Ross gets a hand pass quickly over to Weecher. Weecher's grabbed hold of the ball quickly, but it's gone out. And again, the player there, what's he done here? I think the umpire will ball it up. Throws it up again, almost the same play. Knocked down again by Jack McKay. The ball's on the ground. The ball's going over the other side there, but Weecher's got it quickly out of the pack. Down to the centre half forward area it goes. Basham comes out. Can't complete the mark.
Good hands.
Goes over the top there to a player running into the opening goal.
Missed.
And goes just the other side of the post for another minor score to Victor Harbour. And that was James Hewitt, wasn't it true?
Yeah, he certainly was. Kevy, number 39. Strathalbyn get the ball now. He can run through with the new rule now. So let's see what he do. He'll kick it there. Yep, he only kicks on the line. So, and out she goes into the centre square. It goes, comes up on it. Strathalbyn pick the ball up on the run now. Bit of a floaty. Comes out over the back though. He gets his player. He can go inside to the flank, but he doesn't do it. He goes up forward and smart. Now, isn't he? Yep. Ben Simmons takes it in one hand.
And he could have easily done it in two. Geez, wouldn't you have been cross if you were coaching?
If he dropped that, because it was if he dropped that one on the angle he took it, it would have been behind him, and he wouldn't have got back on it. And Victor was right behind him. So, Aidan Bartlett on the mark there.
He'd have been sitting down beside the coach, wouldn't he?
Certainly will. Simmons, normally reliable, beginning of the season, whether he's got the legwork into it. Drives it up, she floats and goes, and he goes back into it, and there she is. So reply to Strathalbyn on the North Point Fluoro scoreboard. They are now 6-2 trailing Victor Harbour 5-11.
Yes, I mean that is a little bit casual the way he did that, but anyway, he came off okay, managed the goal. So on the Fluoro North Point scoreboard, we have 5-11 Victor Harbour, 6-2 to Strathalbyn. Poor boundary umpire had to run through it the long way the other way.
Yeah, he got it this one.
Went down the other end, he had to do the same thing.
But if you look at the bloke on the other corner, you can understand why, Kevin. Young boy, yours.
Umpire throws the ball up again. McKay knocks it down. Out of the pack it goes. Here's a chance now for
Weetra.
Weetra gets a quick hand pass across there to Schubach. And mark has been taken there by James Hewitt. Well, there could be another goal kicker here. That's a good pass too. Picked the player out beautifully. Over it goes to Ross.
Too high.
Not a good hand pass to Ross though. He gets a hip and shoulder, just bounces off. Oh, it goes now to Basham, and Basham puts it up looking for Alloway, and I think Alloway might not get there in time.
He will.
Yes, he does. Just gets there in time. Lopes along, and out comes Strathalbyn. Plenty of them down there, and finally it's taken out there by Sam Elliott. So Sam Elliott's got it. Kick it down here looking for his brother, couldn't find him though. And it goes across there to Nigel Bryan. Bryan puts it back into the half forward, between half forward and full forward out there. Comes out loose, and there's a quick kick out of the pack. Won't make the distance though, or bounces back. The player from behind comes through, and they're all standing around watching him. And that goes straight through the goal, and that is Ben Williams, and another goal goes to Victor Harbor. So Victor Harbor, 6 goals 11, leading Strathalbyn 6 goals 2, and our North Point Flurio scoreboard.
At North Point Flurio, we're committed to creating memorable experiences for our guests, which is why you'll now find Victor Harbor Toyota, Victor Harbor Mitsubishi and Victor Harbor Hyundai at one convenient location, Adelaide Road, Victor Harbor. Whether you're looking for a new Mitsubishi, new Toyota or new Hyundai, or need your vehicle serviced, we're committed to helping make your experience feel a little easier, creating memorable experiences. It's North Point Flurio's way. Visit us at Adelaide Road, Victor Harbor or northpointflurio.com.au.
Points difference, and I mean 9 points, so Victor Harbor could really have had this game wrapped up.
Oh, they could have been 11-6, couldn't it?
Certainly was. Easy. Like I said, first quarter, 1 goal 5, and didn't do him any good or justice work whatsoever. So it looks like we've got another boundary umpire warming up around here too, so it might be 2 on one side.
Yeah.
Up they go. Ruckman gets it down through Victor. Victor now trying to push around, pushes it out. Strath now come into it. He bounces over it. Umpire's going to have to, he's bouncing around though. He'll come in now and have to say, I'll ball it up.
He should have come in about 10 seconds before.
Yeah, I think he was ready to blow it, and then the ball looked like it came loose. Up she goes. Ruckman goes up. McKay gets it for Victor. Comes out to Strath. Strath almost gave it away. Picked up there by Victor Harbor. Pushes it out wide. That tries to go out to Hartshorn. Turns around. Comes over. Strath recover well. Drives it all up. Goes up over the head of their full forward. Comes over. Simmons gets it. He picks it up. He'll get picked up. Handballs it out. 2 on to one end here. Goes up. Up and down. This one will be play on. Not far enough. Goes over. Hits the ground. Strath get down into it. Victor wrap him all up. The umpire comes in at the full forward position for a ball up. Strathalbyn kicking into attack this time. Kicking to the Adelaide end, the entrance end. Up they go. Victor grabs it out the air. Handballs it back. Comes out wide. Right on the flank. Takes it all over. Pressure on him by Strath. Goes a little no around there. Every player running around into here. Goes in it. The umpire says, I will ball this one up, Kevy. If you can see them, you can have him, because I've got a bit
you're
of
right
wood.
Behind the wood. The only bit of wood there you can get
bit of
behind.
wood and bit of curtain.
Umpire throws it up there. Forward line out there for Strath. Victor got hold of it though. Kick short. Umpire calls play on, not 10. And the ball comes loose across the line and for a throw in.
8.5 minutes nearly, Kevy.
The little fella, the boundary umpire, come on mate, just throw it in. What's he waiting for?
Come in a bit, I think, is he?
I don't know what he's doing out there at the moment. Comes in, gets a bit of height, and this time McKay's in front. He just knocks the ball down, tries to hand pass it out. Elliott was trying to go through and do it. That was Mark Elliott. It's a chance now for Strathalbyn down there, but good defending down there by Victor Harbor. Picks up the mark in the back pocket, the left back pocket. They're kicking down towards the entry point here in Victor Harbor at the moment. Ellaway was in front, takes a mark over his head, and he'll get play underway. No, he decides he'll just keep it on this wing, the clubroom wing, and he does again. Up they go again, off hands it goes. Fella out there, Yeoman's tried to do something with it, but they get out of the way then of Strathalbyn kick it. Over the top it goes to Ross. Ross says, look out, I'm going through. Then it's Ellaway going through, and he kicks it down. It's a shocker, and it goes to his opposition there, and Joseph Slattery.
Took his legs.
And it's coming out loose, and Ellaway says, well, I'm just going to run straight through this, and it says, no, you're not.
Couldn't break it, so he says, I'll wrap you up and make the umpires think I can't get rid of it.
Yeah. Ellaway gives the ball back to the umpire. On the clubroom side, round about the centre wing, out of the pack it goes there.
Not smart.
It was a hand pass then to a 2-on-1 against the person getting the hand pass, and Strath now try to get it. They can't. Over the top of the pack it goes. They should be able to get a hand pass loose. They do out here, and the quick player runs down the ground. Oh, he could have been in big trouble then. The umpire lets him off though. Back into the centre of the ground it goes. picks up the loose ball, and down to the forward line it goes. A loose player down there for Strathalbyn takes the mark, and that is Pegler. And Pegler now with a helicopter kick. Gee, that's a long kick. But there's plenty of Strath players around there. Good hand pass over the top. Sees a player running down with it. That might have been Luckett. And Strath have got loose players out there. All it's got to do is stay inside the boundary line. It does. Quick kick in.
Yep.
And it's gone down there to the Richard O'Grady. And he's got a chance to put through goal number 3 for himself. He's on a bit of an angle there, Trev. Should be able to put that one through if he goes to the left-hand post.
Certainly,
Breeze
it looks
will
like
take it back through.
Yeah, looks like the breeze is probably
It's almost
just behind
this way
him.
now.
Yeah.
It's changed. It was blowing the other way earlier.
Yep. He's just woofing down that way, so you're right. It's probably going to push across the face of him.
Comes in now, has a shot
Looks
for
good.
goal. I reckon that one looks okay. That's O'Grady's 3rd goal, and goal number 7 for Strathalbyn. So Strathalbyn go to 7 goals, 2. Victor Harbour 6 goals, 11.
Before you take off on your next trip, don't pay for taxis or for expensive parking stations. Enjoy the convenience of airport security parking. Simply drive to us. We'll then whisk you and your luggage to the terminal door in just minutes. While you're away, we'll keep your car safe and secure. Then pick you up from the airport when you return. At a very small daily rate, it'll change the way you travel forever. Airport security parking. Book online at asparking.com.au.
Punch, push or slap anywhere to the body and they will ping it. It's probably good because it's not required. Up it goes in the centre. Up they go. Turns around. Can't get it all out. Strath have got a bit of a run on here with it. Goes on. Falls on the ground and the Victor player gets down on it. The umpire points towards Strath, so I reckon it goes. Victor comes in and demonstrates and he turns around and he says, "Mate, do what you like. We got the kick." So off he goes. The goal kicker from the last one, O'Grady for Strath. Puts it all up in the full forward line. There's hanging on there. Victor. Oh no, umpire's reversed it here in the centre.
Yeah.
Too much shoving and going on again. Silly play. Don't get sucked into football like that. Got the ball, get out of there. If the player opposition want to do it, they just give 50s away. Anyway, Victor now control it, bring out the club rooms. Out they come. Oh, fingertip. He dropped that though. The umpires.
Picked it up off the ground.
Yeah. Anyhow, Victor Harbour, recipients of that one in there, and Jack McKay, the ruckman. So he turns around. He doesn't really know what he wants to do with this. Drives that ball up now into the air, still they're going wide. Goes around, pushed to the bottom. Strathalbyn come out with the ball. Handballs back over the top. Series of handballs. Comes back inside. Picks his player up. He doesn't know where to turn. 2 on 1 here. Simmons goes up. Pushes all down. Strath only have to get the ball up. Wraps him all up. And the umpire says, "I'll take this one for a ball up." True wing on here in the club room side. Strathalbyn kicking down to the town end. Going north here, so up she goes. Ruckman goes up, double slap by Strath, comes out. Victor get trapped on. Strathalbyn get it. Turn around, gets all up. Umpire couldn't whistle. Goes out, goes forward. Slapped away here now. Victor Harbour recipients of it. It's dropped there by them. Turn around, he gets strapped up, didn't have the ball. Goes round there. Umpire's going to come in behind the pack and she'll be a ball up.
You know who the umpire is there with that on?
Ah, Mr. Policeman.
Constable Nick Price.
Nick Price, yeah, I just saw it here. So there's a free kick in ruck, so it goes to Strathalbyn. Strathalbyn recipients here, and it goes to Reid Mahans. Mahans has put the ball up here, goes up. Over Ben Simmons goes for Strath and pulls it down on the forward flank. Spins around, goes up quick, goes out wide on it. Gets their open run onto here. Out it comes, picked up beautifully by Strath. Spins around, goes round. It's all Victor back here. That was poor attacking play. Comes out wide here and he finds his player there in Hartshorn. He turns around, he's got the ball, defensive side. Club room's back flank. Wait for him, drives it here, up on the wing now comes. Strathalbyn in this position here, goes over the back, turns around, picks all up, dragged down, gets his boot though, goes forward, now they come, and it's picked up there by Basham.
They got out of Basham's way, didn't they?
Yep, Basham with the ball. He's put some beef on, hasn't he, too?
Yeah, he has.
Married life must be getting him a bit overfed. So anyway, he comes up on it, puts it on the wing here, over it goes to top, nobody can get it. Picked up there by Victor, goes overneath, and it turns around, and they go around to there, And that was Ryan Fletcher who couldn't control it, and she goes over the boundary line. True wing, club room side. Up they go. That's a good throw in. Up it goes. Ruckman get it down. Strath can't get back into it. Weetra throws himself down. Strath get it. Can't get it out again. Now it goes down to the ground. Turns around. Backed over. Got hold. Kicked out. Everything else it goes. Comes back to the player that got kicked out into his lap. The umpire says, I'll have to ball this one up because no way did he dive on it.
I reckon the boundary umpire this side might be Lachlan Whedon.
Oh, here we go. So up she
Local.
comes. Comes round. Victor Harbour try to get it. Strath get the ball. It's not real, good kicking, but comes all out. He gets shoved into that relieving mark there goes to Ben Basham for Victor Harbour. Back flank. Looks around. Going to bring it still the clubroom side here. Drives it all up. Here they go. Too far. Strath. That's a good reach by Strath. And it goes out there, and that one there is Adam Clark. Just attacking side for Stratham. Cool play on now. Drives the ball. It's not a real good kick, and guess what? Straight to the opposition. You can't waste a ball like this. Anyway, Victor Harbour, take it all off, goes over. Basham drives this ball out to the far wide now. I can tell you what, that Alloway will not outrun that player, and he dives over the back of the Strath player, and it goes out of bounds. And it's a ball in right by the scoreboard over the far side of the oval here. Sets himself, waits for the ruckman to come in. Certainly giving him time to get there. Up she comes, good throw in, up it goes. Gets out there by Victor, back by Strath though. Handballs back inside, goes off. There's that short kick again. Finds his player there. That's this time it goes out to Sam Luckett. He goes over and guess what? Rolls the ball over again. Victor Harbour relieve out. Now they've opened them up. Brought them clubroom side and opened them up here. Out that comes, onto here. Goes over the top. Victor's too much there by Michael Ross, and turn around. Strath with the ball, comes back in, finds his in Elliott. Elliott sidesteps, gets the ball, goes too far. That is shocking, straight to opposition, and they are making monstrous mistakes here. He had two Strath players 20 metres short of that, and he kicks it into a pot and it goes straight to the opposition. Victor come out. They're on the wing on the scoreboard side. Strathalbyn working hard again. He gets tackled. It comes knocked out. Victor recover. Ping pong it is now. Back it comes down. Victor Harbour gets it. He gets slammed back. Still held onto. Up it goes. Out there, and Strathwell should get paid that one. He doesn't. He took the two bites. Should have been paid. She's a ball up. No, now he's paid it. Don't know what was going on there, but anyway. Strathalbyn with the ball on the wing position scoreboard side. Drives it up. There they go, just that bomb kick again. In they go, pushing in underneath there. Out the back. Strather got the run here. Only has to pick it up. Handball's inside. Now they've opened them up. Over it comes. Drives the ball off there. Straight through the middle. No problems. You get into there, Kevy. Number 10, is it? So on the North Point Fluoro scoreboard, we have Strathalbyn 6-11, Victor Harbour 8-2.
Number 10, was it?
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
Day here, nice sunshiny day. Umpire throws it up again. This is knocked down this time by Weetra, by McKay. And Victor get it down the ground there through Bartram. Down to the half-forward line it goes. Well, good bounce out there. Saw the ball come back to Victor, but Strathalbyn now got the loose ball. Can they get the hand pass over? Oh, bad bounce. But
straight to the other one.
Yeah, straight to the other player, the third player running fast. And it was too far for the player in front down there from Strathalbyn. Kicked out by Ben Basham. But the mark has been taken over that far side by Victor. It's a long way over there to go with their kicking. And that is, again, goes over to McKay. McKay kicks it across the ground, and this is not going to go where he wants it. Oh, luckily then the player got it there, and Nigel Bryan bounced nicely for him. The umpire standing there watching it. I think they're quite happy with that. And Graham, Ross has got it. Not Graham Ross, it's Michael Ross. And now he goes back in again, almost picks it up again, pushes it down. Basham got in the way out there, but the Hordes couldn't knock him over. and the umpire will have to come in and throw it up. So ball thrown up inside the centre square, slightly favouring the Victor Harbour end, and he tosses it up again. Up he goes, pushed down by McKay. Coming through down there was Victor. Got the ball down to the full forward area down there now. Almost taken down there by Ellaway. Can't complete it. Little fella's got hold of it there. He give it back to Ellaway. No, he wasn't. He gives it across there to his other teammate.
He's missed by a mile.
And Bartram has a long, wild shot in. The ball doesn't go out of bounds though. And Victor Harbour now get it over that far side. And
was he giving it?
I don't know what he's doing out there.
He's either got him in FAD.
Or did this ball, no one seems to know what's
He's
happening.
brought the ball back to the Strath player.
So anyway, the Strathalbyn have got the free kick out there, and they kick it over the other side of the ground now. It's over the clubroom side. Strath with the ball. Goes down, and Victor Harbour in the van here should be able to take the mark. They do. And the mark there goes to Ryan Fletcher. Fletcher kicks it in short. He finds his teammate there.
15.
Yeah, short 15, and it's been marked there by Bartram. Bartram decides not to kick it into the coach. He tries to kick it in there to Ross. Can't. Ross had 3 players to beat out there. Can't beat the whole lot. Gets a hand pass away, and away goes Strathalbyn. They got after the over
They're up
there.
the front. They got him open.
They have got a mile now. He can walk after it and have a cut lunch.
Probably need to.
Ball bounces nicely for him. He has a long kick in, and maybe could have run a bit further.
Yep.
Didn't. And the ball now will go a turnover over there. It may not be a turnover. Will it stay in? Yes, it does stay in. The boundary umpire lets play go on, and Victor Harbour make another mistake.
It should be pinged for that.
Across the line and out of bounds. Well,
Strathalbyn
threw away a great chance then, didn't they?
Yeah, he could have kept bouncing. Then he tried to go for a lead for the player that was 2-on-1, and didn't put the ball in the spot for him to jump at it anyway.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
Boundary umpire's got hold of it. That's a good throw in down there by the boundary umpire. Off hands it goes. He might have gone to hand pass and it fell off the end of his hand, but the umpire lets play go on, and they will come in and toss it up again. Well, at the moment it is 6-11 Victor Harbour, 8 goals to Strathalbyn, Trev.
Certainly is. The ball goes up. Strath get it out this time. Victor read it at the back though. Kick it now up onto the wing. Here we go. Basham goes out. He gets wrapped up, and then he gets walked across the boundary line, and she'll be a ball up. Slightly advantage to Strath on the wing position.
They weren't going to hold him back then, were they?
Nah. So here he goes. Boundary umpire will repeat the dose there now. Comes in, starting to tighten up a bit more now. Goes up there, and the umpire's grabbed it for hanging on in ruck, and it out shepherding out, and goes over to Michael Ross for Victor. He goes up over the back. Basham pushes him around. Goes all out. Now he taps it forward. Now he picks all up. Comes inside. Now he goes. Kicks this ball up for Alloway, but that's short. And Strath came out.
That was the only Strath player there, wasn't it? He picked
Cooper Machen. Cooper Machen comes to wing. Got to make his player work on in. He's going to be tackled. Turns around, gets onto it. Now he goes. Victor gets picked up, and he goes down on it. Tackle, and the umpire says, now I'll ball it up. And they turn around and goes. True wing positions. Clubroom side. Ball up by the central umpire. Up she goes. Turns around, goes up. Turns around, comes down. Michael Ross can't get it out. Comes out to Victor. Turns around to Elliott. Can't get it. Turns around, picks all up. Kicks out there by Victor Harbour into attack. Alloway comes out. Bounces off his chest. And I tell you what, that takes a bit to do. So she bounces out over the boundary line on the forward flank clubroom side for Victor Harbour into attack this time. They're on the netball court end they're going to, which is a C end here at Victor Harbour. As we wait for him, up it goes. That's good.
It's a good
old
throw,
experienced one up. Turns around. McKay gets it for Victor. Comes out. Elliott gets it. Goes over. Puts it up and down. The kick goes. Should be called. Played on. Doesn't. Goes on. Comes back down to Victor. Victor turn around and Dylan Leach couldn't get away. Victor now back inside. Gets it all up and he finds his player quickly.
He could get over the top to Ross.
That was Bartram. Bartram. Turns around, kicks, and that was a shocker. It went more underground than went above. Basham comes in, picks the ball up, spins it around, and he goes too far with that one, goes up there, and Alloway goes over, takes it over the back of his head, and it turns around, he'll have a shot for a goal. He's only
the wind held that up,
10, 15 metres up. Certainly had a hoik on it, though, with off the boot. She was a real boomerang, that one. So, yeah.
3 points of difference and nearly three-quarter time.
So Alloway now, important kick this one for Victor. getting close to three-quarter time, puts it all up. Umpire moves a mile and he's only just gets it away. So Victor Harbor get a minor score again. That gives them 6 goals 12 to 8 goals 2 Strathalbyn on our North Point Flurio scoreboard.
Yeah, this will take a while. Where'd the ball go?
Probably in the netball court.
He went to the netball court, just the other side, I think.
He's got it back, but puts the Strathalbyn player well and truly out of play, so he tells him he has to wait for it.
He might just step over the line then and he'd kick it straight to him if they wanted to. They decide not to. Strathalbyn take advantage of that new rule and kick the ball almost right into the centre of the ground. Off hands it goes. Here's a chance again for the player there didn't
want the ball. Good shepherd for his other player that wasn't there.
Here's a chance now for Strathalbyn. Play's allowed to go on though.
Threw him down, slam.
And there's a free kick going to
sling tackle.
Strathalbyn. Strathalbyn with the ball now almost in their back pocket. Kicked in short, gone out here to Sam Elliott. Elliott, he kicks it out and it's not going to come off too well out there because the player out there taking the mark is Alloway. Alloway decides they're kicking in short.
Michael
Ross. He's done that plenty of times.
Yep.
And Ross. Where will he kick it? Oh, he's got Basham out here. Well, Basham's only got to grab hold of this and he'll have a long shot in, which he does do. Puts the ball on the boot.
Yep.
And that one has gone straight through the goals. And that is goal number 3 out there to Sam Basham. And goal number 7 to Victor Harbor. Did you put that one up, Trev? So
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbor. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
That's right. Getting a goal and you get furious. Because there's been a lot of them, especially that first quarter, where they could have easily have had 4 points, 4 points turned to goals. They weren't bad shots. They were just probably over eager and a bit too far out. But anyhow, the ball finally now comes back to the centre again. Ruckman have got themselves set. Up she goes, turns around. Basham can't. Strath couldn't get it out. Turns around and takes it up. Victor Harbor come out with it. Drive kicks it up, and there it is. It would be he got under that by a mile, Strath player, and certainly let the pressure off. In they come, Strath. Pushed it all out, goes out. Simmons has got it. He goes back again. Picks up his player, Strath. Kicks out there. Now he's under pressure. Goes up there. Can't take that from Spoil. Play onto there. That's holding the ball. Got to go. Certainly is. Umpire. Good decision. He's trying to claim it. Come off the man in front, and you turn around. The first decision is, sorry, mate, you can't have it. And there she goes. Siren goes. So, three-quarter time at the Victor Harbor Oval. We have the tight scoreboard. Victor Harbor on the North Point Flurio scoreboard. 7 goals 12 to Strathalbyn, 8 goals 2.
And there wasn't too many goals scored that quarter. And we got Strathalbyn 3 to Richard O'Grady, 2 to Ben Simmons, 1 to Jacob Wright and 1 to Todd Price. While for Victor Harbor, 3 to Sam Basham, 2 to Clint Alloway, 1 to Michael Ross and 1 to Ben Williams. So goal scorers so far, not many of them, and Victor Harbor should be almost in an unbeatable position from here, isn't it?
Well, you would think so, but they've certainly given them an opportunity, haven't they? So, going on, it'll be very interesting to see what happens. But goal kickers so far, Cookie will get through for Victor Harbor. Sam Basham, vice-captain, with 3. Clint Alloway with 2. Ben Williams with a single. Michael Ross with a single. And with the Strathalbyn visitors, Richard O'Grady with 3, Ben Simmons with 2, and singles to Todd Price, Jacob Wright and Mark Elliott.
All right, boys, I'll pay some bills and come back to you.
Parr's Famous Fish Cafe is renowned for their delicious fish plates, seafood platters and tasty hamburgers. Let local owners Tim and Lisa, along with their friendly staff, welcome you to this iconic cafe in beautiful Encounter Bay. You can choose to dine in or enjoy al fresco dining with world-class ocean views, as well as a large takeaway menu. We cater for group bookings and provide regular live entertainment. Relax on our comfortable leather lounges and marvel at the impressive collection of auto memorabilia. Par's Famous Fish Cafe, a must-see for locals and visitors alike. 61 Franklin Parade in Counter Bay. For bookings, phone 088 1055.
At North Point Fluorio, we're committed to creating memorable experiences for our guests, which is why you'll now find Victor Harbour Toyota, Victor Harbour Mitsubishi and Victor Harbour Hyundai at one convenient location, Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour. Whether you're looking for a new Mitsubishi, new Toyota or new Hyundai, or need your vehicle serviced, we're committed to helping make your experience feel a little easier, creating memorable experiences. It's North Point Fluorio's way. Visit us at Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour or northpointfluorio.com.au.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Before you take off on your next trip, don't pay for taxis or for expensive parking stations. Enjoy the convenience of airport security parking. Simply drive to us. We'll then whisk you and your luggage to the terminal door in just minutes. While you're away, we'll keep your car safe and secure. Then pick you up from the airport when you return. At a very small daily rate, it'll change the way you travel forever. Airport security parking. Book online at asparking.com.au.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs. 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 088 552 7973. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power.
About to sound for the
have a good call. I'll talk to you at the end.
Final term here at Victor Harbour. Umpire comes in, throws the ball up.
Gets into the centre here, goes in. Strathalbyn now, try to get it out. Flicked over the back by Victor. Victor, Wheatra tries to get it. He gets it out to his ruckman, McKay. McKay goes up to centre half forward. In front, and that's a good read there by Strathalbyn. And that one there then was Slattery. Joseph Slattery, I reckon. Centre half back, certainly was. Drives out now. Leading player going out there. They go wide and it goes out to the big fella in Richard O'Grady for Strathalbyn. He's on the back flank, right over the the scoreboard side. Goes into the wing, finds his player with a good kick that went down into there. So Strathalbyn got it on. Now he gets told cold to play on, goes up centre half forward. In the front they go, Strathalbyn trying to get it down. Victor Harbour grabs him into there, wraps him up, and they're almost on the forward flank with Strathalbyn into attack. They are now kicking to the netball court ends, the C end here at the Victor Oval. Up they go, pushed down by Victor, comes out, Strath flicks it out the back, goes around there quickly. Now they're into attack over the back, and that's a good stretch there by Simmons, I reckon. Ben Simmons has got it for Strathalbyn. He's just in between full forward and centre half forward.
You kick that though.
Oh, distance won't be a problem.
Yeah.
Distance will not be a problem. He gets a little bit of a swagger up as he comes in, a stutter on it, but like I said, normally these are butter and toast for him, but not knowing what his pre-season's been like. He played away last year too, didn't he? There he goes, that little side step he goes off, didn't really come out too good, and guess what? Foul shot, misses by a mile, and there he goes, single to Strathalbyn. They now go to 8-3 to Victor 7-12 on the North Point Flurio scoreboard.
Well, just a quick update on the scores. McLaren 17-6, Goolwa 7-6, Mount Compass 12-5, Willunga 5-7. As Victor about to bring the ball back in. Back in they go. He certainly got his distance, didn't he, from that kick in. And it goes right over the far side of the ground. Chance now for Victor to pick the ball up. They got the loose players running down the ground. He could have almost gone then. And Ross has got hold of it. Ross goes to turn and go back, and I think he's got that one hand. Yep. And the umpire agrees with that one. And the Strathalbyn side will get the ball back in again.
Adam Clark, I reckon.
The ball's, well, that's a good mark.
Read that. Didn't quite bring. Yeah, he paid
like
him.
He did come down with it. Yep. And Strathalbyn got the mark. They'll kick it back over 50. Really haven't got much to kick it into there. Well, they have. The player there gets in the way.
Victor have gone defensive here. They have
stacked. That was Bramley.
They have stacked the
cross. It goes now to Schubert. They're still in their defensive 50. Schubert kicks it down. It's a 2-on-1 out here, and the mark has been taken there by Ryan Fletcher. So Fletcher's got it. It's clubroom side, right in front of the new clubrooms. He puts the ball on the boot. Down the ground it goes, and Basham leads in the race for the ball out there and takes the mark for Victor. Oh, he's got a one-on-one down here with Alloway. This will be interesting to see what happens out there. They push, they shove each other, and I think
he's painted to Alloway.
Free kick has gone to Alloway. Gee, he's a bit lucky. He could have kicked most of his goals today from free kicks. In fact, he's got the two. He's got the two, basically.
You see that in the AFL too. If they're both going to engage in holding, just let it go.
Yeah.
Let them both hold.
That's what I would have thought. It was a good tussle between the two of them.
It was. Alloway turned around and actually grabbed him and pushed him over, but he turned around and said no. So anyway, there's
goal
the goal.
Number 3 to Alloway. And that takes Victor Harbour to 8-12. Strathalbyn 8-3 on our North Point Flurio scoreboard.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Sandal before that, didn't
Yeah, Seiko, but yeah. It's like me, Kevy, it wore out. Yeah. Back in the centre, up she goes, turns around, flicked over the back, played up, Strath tried to come out. True get it, they're picking him up. Now he kicks it forward, turns around, goes up, picked all up there by Strath, he breaks through, gets it out to there, goes over, Strath now, drive the ball up in the forward, she curls like a corkscrew, body on body goes up, the umpire's picked.
Free to Victor.
He has. All he did was lean on him, but yeah, oh well. So anyway, Bartlett for Victor Harbour. Goes out wide, finds his player on the back flank, goes off now. Victor drives it up to the flank, over the top, too far it goes. Strather got the run onto here, comes inside, out he goes, pushes it around. Now he comes in. That's a shocker of a kick. Picks it all up. Now he gets tackled too long. Gets away with it though. Victor can't pick the ball up. Now they have tackled. Throws the ball back. Handball comes through. Victor goes over. He trips over the player. They're screaming, but he only did his leg in. Turns around. Player goes in. Strath wrap him up on the forward flank, and the umpire comes in for a ball up with Victor Harbour into attack. Up she goes, pushed out. Strathalbyn gets it read beautifully there by Victor Harbour. Drives the ball up Yeomans, and he misses for a minor score. So Victor Harbour goes back again onto 8-13 to Strathalbyn, 8-3.
And Strathalbyn broke the ball back in again. Almost goes back into the centre square. Here's a chance for a big fella there in McKay. He tried to kick it out of the pack, but the ball comes back to him. Coming out there. Did he mark that? If he did, that was a great pickup. The umpire's a lot closer than us, and he picked that up just centimetres off the ground. And Basham now's got a chance to put through a goal on number 4. This is just about seal the game for him.
It'll be
this
hard
will
for
be
him,
the
won't it?
biggest lead for the day. And Basham comes through, and that is Basham's 4th goal. And goal number 9 for Victor. Victor go to 9-13. Strathalbyn 8-3.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Well, we saw Melbourne wasn't wanting to win.
Well, yeah, but we don't get draft picks here, so it goes on to it. So the ball's still on its way back here.
It's taken a while. It went a fair way through the goals. And the little fella, he's going up and down in the one spot at the moment.
Yeah, he'll have a Coke and a hamburger on the way home from McDonald's, and he'll be turn around, he'll be okay.
Umpire comes in to throw it up. Up it goes. There's one big one, the little one can't at the moment for it, and down it grows, and he'll have to come in and do it all again. Because the ball didn't really go anywhere after that throw up. Goes up again in the centre, and Victor got the advantage of kicking with this breeze in the last quarter. Strathalbyn got hold of it, or the player there, he did everything but try and get rid of the ball. And the free kick goes to Victor in the centre of the ground. Well, he's got a player here by himself in Fletcher.
Yeah, Fletcher.
Fletcher takes a mark around onto the right boot, kicks it out here in the Alloway direction, and Alloway has got another shot on goal. Might find this one a bit harder. And at the back of the pack, almost a mark taken by Basham. Basham gets it on the second bite. Perhaps it bounced off the other player's back. And what's the goal?
Umpire's conferring.
Here? We ain't got a replay, so I reckon that's a goal.
I think so.
He gets back in there and he puts 2 fingers up, and that is goal number 5 there to Sam Basham. And that is goal number 10 to Victor Harbour. 10.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Simmons again, he handballs back again for Strath. Out wide now, now they've got to send. Player turns back in, then he misses his target. Strath still pick up. Turns around, gets picked up by Basham out there. Handball Strath, they're still in control here. Comes out quickly there to Liam Sterling. Sterling goes up, turns around, picks it up. Here they go. Elliott, I reckon, snaps around there. Looks pretty good. And he turns around. There it is. Strathalbyn get a quick reply. So on the North Point Flurio scoreboard, Victor Harbour 10-13 to Strathalbyn, 9-3.
Elliott was that?
And I reckon that was Sammy Elliott. I reckon number 15.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08852 7973.
All up in the centre, up it goes, push down. Advantage goes again to Strathalbyn out of the centre. Players chasing after the ball here if he can kick it in. He can't. And they've got the forward line down there playing from behind by Strathalbyn. Here's a chance for Bartlett to do something with it. He kicks it in short. Plenty of players there from Strath. The first one runs over the top of it, the second one picks it up.
Back to him.
There's players everywhere down there for Victor, and they end up spoiling each other. There were three of them there. Ball come. Oh, here's a chance for Strath again. They've got another chance here.
Here we
Hand
go.
pass goes over, and
Smothered.
a good block off the boot down there by Victor. Ball goes over to Victor again. Down it goes at the back of the pack. Ball will beat the whole lot of them, I would think, across the line. It goes here and out of bounds. So the ball is out of bounds, be brought back in by, I reckon this is Lachlan Whedon. You probably see him, he drives a train from Norlunga to Adelaide every day.
Oh, I remember last year you telling me about him, so yeah.
The train driver,
Yeah,
you
it
can
looks
see,
a bit
don't
like
you?
him.
It looks like he sits there
Yep,
all day.
yep. Looks
That's
like
a
he's got a
pie-
load behind him. I mean,
pie
in front of him.
for lunch. Anyway, the umpire throws the ball in. In it goes. Chance for Strathalbyn. The players on the bottom of the pack, and they kick it out of the pack. It could be held on to down there, but anyway, whoever the Victor player was behind there, he was doing a good job to not actually grab the player at the time. And that was number 10 there,
Nigel
Bryan. Plenty of players around the ball at the moment. In fact, more than half of them. Umpire throws it up. They push, they shove in the middle. Down it goes. There's a quick kick out of the pack by Victor. The ball again could finish up over the line here, and it does. Across
Too
the
high, I
boundary
think.
line it goes, and out of bounds. And
No, free kick, I'd say, too high. Tackled him too high.
free kick here to
Strath.
To Strath.
Yeah, the arm come too high above the shoulder, I reckon.
And Strath will go back with a mark down, with a free kick there to Liam Sterling. You got Weecher on the mark. They kick it down to the forward line and leading
good
out the
jump
front
up.
of the pack down there is Simmons. Simmons will be lucky to kick it from there though. Kicking into the breeze. He's not a bad kick of the ball, but he's made it hard out there for his forward line. As the ball
That went
I
over.
think
It was
the ball
over and bounced back in.
Yeah. Anyway, here comes the chance for Victor. They'll put the ball on the boot, down to the forward line it goes. Here's a chance for Strathalbyn now.
Oh.
And it's a shocker of a hand pass, but it might even come off here. It does come off. They're making a meal of it out there.
Kick the ball.
Strathalbyn, they could have kicked it a couple of times, and the umpire says you threw that one, and the free kick goes to Victor. And down the ground they go, oh, look at this. Alloway is that far out by himself. He's waiting for some players to run down into the forward line. Finally, one of them gets there, and he can play on all he wants to. They can just about whack this. Bounces at once, goes
You're
to
an
the
idiot.
forward line, and kicks it halfway to Yankalilla. If I was the boundary umpires, I'd say go and get it. That was Ryan Fletcher, wasn't it?
Yes.
That one.
At North Point Fluorio, we're committed to creating memorable experiences for our guests, which is why you'll now find Victor Harbour Toyota, Victor Harbour Mitsubishi, and Victor Harbour Hyundai at one convenient location, Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour. Whether you're looking for a new Mitsubishi, new Toyota, or new Hyundai, or need your vehicle serviced, we're committed to helping make your experience feel a little easier, creating memorable experiences. It's North Point Fluorio's way. Visit us at Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour, or northpointfluorio.com.au.
Person
That was
like that.
absolutely stupid, especially when you know that someone's got to go and get it. It's not going to be you. Well, perhaps the central umpire should have said, you kicked it that far, go and get it.
Yep.
Because there was no one there. He could have walked to the goal line and done it, and perhaps he wasn't that far off the goal line.
No, he wasn't. He walked straight in there and then just bombed
Yeah, I
it.
mean, for Lachlan, he's got to go and get it, but I'd say, no, go and get it yourself. Because that is just absolutely stupid. And perhaps that could be a waste time. Take the goal off him and give the free
take
kick.
him off and give the free kick.
Yep.
Anyhow, we're waiting for it. The young Strath player out there, he was collected well off the ball, and I reckon he's got a one in the jaw, I'd say. I saw it over there. They shepherded off when it went out to Alloway over there, and next minute he was on the ground on his back. And I didn't see the contact, but I don't think it was really within the rules.
Well,
So
I don't
he
think
said,
the other players saw it either, because it doesn't appear to be too many
no,
confrontations.
it was off. It was right off on the flank there. The player took off to get to Alloway, and then next minute, bang! The players hit him, and he was down, and the ball was was nowhere near them. Was over his head.
Well, he doesn't look too good, does
No,
he?
he's hanging onto his jaw. So back in the centre it goes. Up they go now. Turns around. The ball comes down. Out they come. Handball back out by Victor. Victor turned around on the inside. Then they get the bump out there. Strath run into each other. Turn around. Down it goes. Onto the ground here, it goes, stacks on the mill, or it could be Wheatree that's in underneath there, he nearly always is for Victor Harbour. Gets up, hands the ball back to the umpire, and there's a ball up on the forward flank, Victor Harbour club room side. Simmons turns around, gets it, snaps it out of there, kick was smothered, handball goes back, Strathalbyn putting themselves into spots here, they turn around, comes out onto here, goes up, picks all up, goes inside, Victor recover well, goes over here, and I reckon she's over the boundary line for a touch. The boundary umpire's signalling here, so he reckons it's a kick, is it? But the other one, no, he just signals the other's
out
mate.
of bounds, I think.
No, I think he's signalled to his other mate, I think.
Yeah, that was out.
He's got it, so. In it comes, boundary throw in. Oh, he wraps up Simmons around the there. The umpire's at the back and couldn't see it, so he goes, stacks on the mill here again. And she'll be a ball up here, actually on the forward flank, still club room side. Victor Harbour into attack, smashed out by Simmons for Strath, turns around, steps back inside, handball goes in, steps inside, puts it over to his mate on the run, goes off, that is a shocker, turns around, great grab there by the player of the moment in Todd Price. He turns around, his kick wasn't too good, hung on to too long, Strath though, recover with the ball, kicks it all out, inside comes and it goes to Elliott. Elliott with the ball for Strathalbyn. That's Mark Elliott, number 4. He goes out wide and he's going to make his player struggle. Slaps it back in. Victor Harbour grabs it. He gets wrapped up by the Strath player, and it's on the forward flank, just slightly on the scoreboard side for a ball up. And they come. Simmons comes up. Goes, can't get it out. Victor, he tries to, drops it, didn't kick it, so should have been a pay to kick. Goes out there, that goes onto there. Strathalbyn puts it all back into there. Turns around, Victor got the ball, smothered off the boot there. Go back into it. Strath picked it all up, now bombs it into the forward line. Up it comes, Victor in front, can't get to it. They turn around, Strathalbyn picked it all up, side steps down, walks into the player, and she'll be a ball up because it's a front on tackle. He couldn't crash through that one, Price, in that time, so in the forward pocket for Strathalbyn with a ball up on the scoreboard side. Up she goes, turned around, pushed over. McKay gets it for Victor Harbour, puts down there. Strathalbyn wraps them all up and he goes into there. So it's turned around. 18, nearly 19 minutes gone in this final quarter. As we turn around, Strath into attack, comes out, Strath have got it, comes around to Price, Price steps through, and that's his goal to Strathalbyn. Finally, on the North Point Flurio scoreboard, 10-3 Strathalbyn, trailing Victor Harbour 11-13.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Would have been behind.
Yep, nearly double possessions.
Umpire's got hold of it now, throws it up again. Ball's on the ground, chance here for Strathalbyn to get it down there quickly again. Will they? Price leads out again, picks the ball up, gets a hand pass quickly out there. And
he's picked it for a throw.
And he's picked it for a throw, so Victor Harbour will get the free kick in the back line. And it's gone out there to Hartshorn. Hartshorn puts it on the left boot, kicks a nice high kick down with the breeze. Off hands it goes, almost another one taken down there by McKay, and Victor will get it right down into their forward line. Coming out there, the big fella in Basham tries to pick it up. There's 4 Strathalbyn players there. Will they get it out? Will they make a mess of it?
Made
They
a mess
made
of
a
it.
mess of it again. On the ground it goes. And the umpire will come in and toss it up. Well, if you were coaching them, you'd be tearing your hair out.
I'd be lucky, Kevy.
They get the tear out at the moment. The ball's on the ground once again. The umpire will come in and throw it up.
It's a lot better, lot nicer in the last quarter, not looking into that sun.
Oh, is it
Kevin.
ever? It'd be a hard job today, wouldn't it? Umpire throws it up. There's about 30 players around the ball at the moment. Quick coming through the pack there was Ross.
Alloway.
And there's another point there gone to Victor Harbour. 11-14 to 10-3 it is on our North Point Flurio scoreboard. The ball kicked back in again. More player there comes from Strathalbyn, tries to half volley it, and that is
straight down Basham's throat, and he bombs it again too. Make him go get it.
Go and get it. Don't go and get it, boundary umpire. Just stay there and say,
just stay
go
there.
and get it.
Tell him to go and get it. No, silly man. Need to have a chat to him. We'll have a chat to him after.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
I mean, that's crazy. He's done it once.
Yeah,
Why
they
do it
got the
twice?
game wrapped up here. 2 goals, 11 in front, and they turn around and two of their players that are big kickers anyway do silly things like that.
Absolute stupidity.
Yeah, like I said, if I was the boundary umpires, I'd be just walking over there.
Oh, when
and
I
just
see Lachlan, I
walking
say,
back
don't you
and
ever
say,
do that
Don't ever
again.
do if they're going to bomb them that way.
Just walk up to the
the player and say, you go get it. It's not my job.
In fact, they're not supposed to go outside the playing arena.
No, that's right. So enforce it to the
If he got
clubs.
hit by a car there, he'd have been in trouble.
Anyhow, after all that little grizzles, we're back in the centre with the central umpire. Up she goes now, goes up, Basham can't get it, McKay gets it, Victor tried a little stab, kick it out to get it past, can't, flicked out the back, turned around, picked all up, tackled there by Strath, down they go, wrapped all up, and the umpire will have to come in for a ball up on the forward flank, slightly on the club room side for Victor into attack once more. 22, nearly 23 minutes gone, final quarter. Up they go, smashed forward by Michael Ross. Turns round for Victor, of course. Goes up, Strathalbyn get it. Handball back over. They're under pressure though. Sidesteps in beautifully. Puts it out to his player. Goes over there and comes back inside. He gets wrapped up and tackled, and the umpire says, I'll have to have a ball up here on between the forward flank and forward pocket for Victor Harbour club room side. Up she goes. Simmons gets it down, pushes it down, read beautifully by Strath. He couldn't control it though. Wheater for Victor tries to get in under there. He wraps all up. The umpire's going to have to repeat it in here, exactly the same spot, once again for a throw up. Here we go. He puts the ball up now. Up they go. Simmons gets it again, smashes, but comes back to McKay. McKay goes out in the full. It'll be a relieving free kick to Strathalbyn in the back pocket club room side.
That's the
He turns
first
around,
time
gets
this half, I think, there's been a free kick or a kick that's gone out of bounds.
Yeah, the others were all touched, I think,
They've all
weren't
been
they?
touched,
So,
yeah.
So, Strath player's got the ball now as he comes back into the field of play. He'll probably up. No, he's going to go across goal. Gets told to be play on, so there he
How
goes.
far has he run?
He's run off there, right into the centre of the square, so it's only 12 metres, Kevy. Up
Oh,
it
yeah.
goes out there, and Victor Harbour receive it over there. And that's the player in Brock Schubert. Brock Schubert turns around, kicks it into the centre part of the ground, still within the 50-metre arc, but comes over to Michael
I
Ross.
reckon Michael Ross will just about get this.
Yeah, don't know.
He's got to kick it about 55
Yeah,
though, doesn't he?
Cooks like a horse, and he's, like I said, I don't think his timing's right into it, so take him probably a couple of games to really get match fitness into it, but halfway through the season I'd say you'd put it this at goal, at the top of the goalpost right through the middle, but he might just struggle to get the leg a little bit further to get the distance in it. Up and under, and
That's
I've
a
picked
great
it.
kick, isn't it?
I've picked it, look at that. Got the leg. Minor score there to Victor Harbour. They go on the North Point Flurio scoreboard, 12-15, leading Strathalbyn 10-3.
Yeah, they haven't wasted shots for goal out there, but anyway, it's a long way out. Strath bring it back in. And that's going to almost
Alloway
go back into the centre of the ground. Alloway's in front. Can't complete the mark though. And over the far side of the ground it goes over there. Leading the race for the ball was Victor again. Down the ground it goes. They fly high for the mark out there. Can they keep it in? Looks like the ball's going to stay. And though the boundary umpire out there says it was pushed across, and he will come along and throw the ball in.
Nearly 26 minutes, but like I said, we lost quite a lot of time chasing the ball.
Ball thrown in it goes. Pushed down. Chance for Strathalbyn to get on. Oh, kicked it straight into Victor then. Ball blocked. Strath get it back. Down it goes. Almost over there for Strathalbyn. Strathalbyn pick it up. They kick it back. And holding the ball, says the umpire out of that. Gee, a little bit tough, Trev.
Yeah.
Anyway, Victor get the mark. And it's gone across there to Bartram. And Bartram can just bomb this down to the forward line. Oh, he's bombed it.
Strath dropped it. He was waiting for the big body, I think.
He was waiting to get crunched then, and it didn't happen. Little kick out, and Strathalbyn, their kicking's terrible.
Like the Crows,
he's about to get caught. And out there, that might be the
Price.
The coach that's got it.
No, yeah.
Coach is the Price is the
Price,
coach.
is he? That's him.
He's telling him what he's going to do with it, but gets it over to his teammate, and it's gone to
Pegler,
Mark Tucker.
Tucker, is he?
Yeah. Well, no, it's not.
Yeah, Mark Tucker.
Yes, it is, and he kicks it across to his teammate, and he's going to come and have a long, long shot for goal. He does, and the ball has been
He's marked it, hasn't he? He has. It looked
to
like
see
it.
Whether he actually had it or whether it slipped out from there.
The Victor players never demonstrated, so I reckon he must have thought he got it. And the umpire couldn't see the complete of it, but he paid it. So
he got a shot on goal. I mean, they're not going to be thrashed here, but really, they could have been thrashed, couldn't they?
Could have, yeah, should have been.
Yeah. In comes Strath now for his shot for goal. We're in the 27-minute mark of this last quarter. Comes in, puts the ball on the boot, and
the umpire hasn't moved. He's all right.
Happy with that one, and it's gone straight through the goal. That's a goal to O'Grady, and that's his fourth. And it's the 11th goal for Strathalbyn, 11-3 Strath, 12-15 Victor Harbor.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
Self dirty, no problems at all. And it should be a ball up there. So just still in the centre square. True centre still again. Umpire comes in once again to repeat the dose. Up they go, bang, the umpire goes down, the player goes down, and Strathalbyn saying he'd done it, Michael Ross gets it, and they gets the free. So out it comes, Alloway gets it, takes it on his chest, and
I think Strathalbyn brought it to notice the umpire.
Yeah.
He paid it the other way.
Yeah, and the umpires paid it to the player that Strath reckons infringed on it.
Yeah.
Alloway goes across and he finds Michael Ross. So Victor in control of this one here. He'll take it now. He can bomb it all he likes now because he's a fair way out. So it's not going to go to the back of the fence like he did the last time.
We can try and bomb it to the back of the fence.
Oh yeah, but it'll lob out there. At least it's a genuine kick with at 45 metres.
Well, it wasn't Ross that kicked the other ones, Ray, out there.
First one. No, it was Fletcher. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, no, Ross has come in, puts the ball up, puts it over, he's hanging it left. Yep, single one to Victor Harbor. 12 goals, 16 they go to, 88 to Strathalbyn, 11-3 on the North Point Fleurieu scoreboard.
Nearly 30 minutes of this quarter gone, and Strathalbyn play on out of that goal square down there after the point. Out it goes, ball's on the ground again. Strathalbyn have got the numbers there. Player just gets it out. I don't think he didn't have the pace on that to get it over the top of the pack, but Strath get it over again. Mark's been taken down there by Mark Elliott. They'll play on quickly. He can get the ball over to a player there running around. He's going to find, oh, look at this.
Look at
There's a
this.
player there by himself. He can walk in. Is he going to kick? No,
Nah,
he's sensible.
smarter,
and
eh?
just kicks it straight through the goals from about 5 metres out. So there's just enough out there to clear the back, clear the fence.
Reed Mahans.
At North Point Fluorio, we're committed to creating memorable experiences for our guests, which is why you'll now find Victor Harbour Toyota, Victor Harbour Mitsubishi and Victor Harbour Hyundai at one convenient location, Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour. Whether you're looking for a new Mitsubishi, new Toyota or new Hyundai, or need your vehicle serviced, we're committed to helping make your experience feel a little easier, creating memorable experiences. It's North Point Fluorio's way. Visit us at Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour or northpointfluorio.com.au.
He didn't, so good to see.
Back in the centre she comes now with the umpire again. Up she goes. Simmons goes up, pushes it over. He jumps, doesn't he, old Simmons? Goes out to Elliott. Elliott puts it out for Strathalbyn. Goes out in the forward flank. They have played wide. Comes around there. Handballs from Strath. Comes back over. Goes over here quickly to Aaron Noski, I reckon. Noski puts it over the back. And that bundled. That boundary umpire shouldn't have paid that. He turns around. He kicks it in quickly there, though. The Strath player, I reckon, might have been Liam Hutchison. And he comes around to the coach.
He must hurry up here
Todd
because they got a funny chance, haven't
yeah.
they? Well, there's
13 points.
Yeah, but the goal here, though.
Yeah. He's got it, so there they go. Strathalbyn make it 13-3 on the North Point Fluorio scoreboard, still trailing Victor 12-16.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 088 7973.
From the throw up now, ball comes out loose, comes out over towards Victor, and Strathalbyn have got a bit more run in their legs at the moment. If they get hold of this one, and players got hold of it here, you put the ball into the forward line. That was a shocker of a kick. That was Liam Hutchison. If he'd have kicked that straight down towards the goals and the mark had been taken down there, you never know, there could have been a point of difference. Anyway, Victor Harbour messing around with the ball in the back line. Basham's got hold of it. He'll just kick it in short. He's got a player to kick it to out there, and he does, and that's Schubert that marks it. We're at the 33-minute mark of this last quarter, and that is the end of play here at the Victor Harbour Oval, with Victor Harbour 12 goals 16, defeating Strathalbyn 13 goals 3. Well, not very often you'll see a team that kicks more goals lose.
That's exactly right. It's sort of gone into it, so yeah, more goals and not enough points. So there she was. Goal kickers for this here. For the losing side, Strathalbyn, Richard O'Grady with 4. Their coach, Todd Price, with 4. Then we have 2 to Ben Simmons, singles to Reed Mahans, Jacob Wright and Mark Elliott. For Victor Harbour, certainly got a few into there. Sam Basham finished up himself with 6. Clint Alloway with 3. Then we have singles to Ben Williams, Michael Ross and Ryan Fletcher, Kevy.
Yes, that's where we are at the moment, and we'll try and get the scores in the other games. We've got a couple in the other games. We'll just get you those if I could find them
out now.
Yankalilla, 19 goals 14. Defeated by Ponga, 13-11. Gee, that's a big win, isn't it? 16 goals 3. What's that? 99 points. So, big win there to Yankalilla.
What did you say? 19-14 to 13-11?
No, 19-14 to 3-11.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
So,
who picked the winners in that one?
Huh?
Cookie?
I picked Yankalilla.
You did?
Yes.
He did.
Surprise. What's your other golf score there, Kevin?
Well, Mount Compass, I don't know which quarter this is, but Mount Compass was 17-6. No, it's McLaren 17-6 to, well, you've got MC there, but it'd have to be McLaren and Goolwa. So 17-6 McLaren, 7-6 Goolwa. And Mount Compass, 12 goals 5. Wollonga, 5 goals 7. These are not final scores. And there was one other one here from Encounter Bay, and you love this one, Cookie. Langhorne Creek, 12-9, Encounter Bay, 16 goals 7. Oh, yeah. Oh,
turn up.
That's a three-quarter time. Perhaps there's a gale over there, Cookie.
Yeah.
Perhaps there is.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they come up like, because, like I said, it's the Bay's had a few missing from last year, and I thought they might not recover.
Might have covered them. Perhaps they are out picking grapes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, you just don't know with what they get up. Like I said, creeks are nearly always slow.
I've got to lead with my heart there, gentlemen. I've got to lead with my heart.
Yeah, I think we all did. Not with our heart, with our head, some of us. And tip Langhorne Creek, but I mean, just shows you that no one's immune, is it, from losing this year?
No, that's right.
The premiers go down, but there is still a quarter to go with those scores. So, as we said, maybe there is a breeze blowing over there, or they call it Lake Breeze, don't they?
Yeah, that's Kenny's.
Yeah, Lake Breeze. That's a very nice Bonita wine there, gentlemen. Very nice.
So we'll just hang on a minute, Cookie, until we get these final scores. We don't know how long it'll all take, but
I've got some bills to pay.
You better do that, then we'll come back with the final scores.
Parr's Famous Fish Cafe is renowned for their delicious fish plates, seafood platters and tasty hamburgers. Let local owners Tim and Lisa, along with their friendly staff, welcome you to this iconic cafe in beautiful Encounter Bay. You can choose to dine in or enjoy al fresco dining with world-class ocean views, as well as a large takeaway menu. We cater for group bookings and provide regular live entertainment. Relax on our comfortable leather lounges and marvel at the impressive collection of auto memorabilia. Parr's Famous Fish Cafe, a must-see for locals and visitors alike. 61 Franklin Parade, Encounter Bay. For bookings, phone 088 1055.
I've got to set up a couple more ads before I go, because Lucille and Heather are here to do their Saturday night party mix, and